coming up Saturday night. We got Charlo and Trout and Santa Cruz and Mares. You know, we got Horn and Crawford, man. I think Granados and Fortuna fighting on somebody's card.
Yep, I think they fighting on the Abner Mares card with Charlo and them. And we also got
Right.
Tyson Fury making his comeback against that Seferi dude too. Cruiserweight.
Yep. Yeah. Everybody was talking about me today in the chats, talking about what was you last night, Curtis? I was like,
Yeah,
my
you
wife
ducked
ready
me.
to go
You
up.
ducked me yesterday. Don't duck me, son.
I don't duck no Troy. I don't duck no challenges. My wife ready to go out of town, man. So you know how that go.
I'm just messing with you, brother. I got some stuff for you today, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got some heat for you today, baby.
I think I'm gonna ask some questions off the top of my head too, since you know I'm a guest. Which I appreciate it, man. I love this channel, man. This is a fight fan's dream that you can talk to people about boxing in different cities and different states.
Right.
So I'm loving it, man. Thank you
agree.
for inviting me on. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
Already, brother. What's up with the people in the chat? What's up, Hop? Perfection in the building. Ronald Finkley. What's up with y'all, man?
What's up, Ronald Finkley? Peace.
Yeah, we got the brother Curtis Anderson in the building today. You have the Scholar on deck. Kurt Sugar on deck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He up in here like, where they at? Where they at? All the guys that was calling you out, where they at?
Yeah.
Even CJ Goodfellow was calling me out.
Hey, my boy Ty Legacy up in the building. What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Ty Legacy, what's good?
Yeah. Hey, brother, you might have to get a little bit closer to your little old Wi-Fi's little server because you kind of breaking up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but it's like your picture kind of freezing and like the audio a little bit messed up. It wasn't that bad though.
Oh, hold on. Let me get something straight. I was just in my living room. All right, hold on. Let me see.
Yeah. Ty Legacy say, who's the other fella? That's Curtis Anderson, Ty. The boxing scholar. That's Kurt Sugar. Yeah.
He came to answer for that smoke, Todd. CJ, everybody been kicking. He came to answer to
it.
Yeah. I think I got some questions that's worthy for you today too, brother. You know
oh man, I'm definitely heavy as the head that wears the crown, I guess, huh?
Hey, you the king, man, for sure.
Nah, man, I learned from y'all too, man. I ain't gonna have that that conceit and arrogance, man. I get stuff wrong too, man. We learn from each other and stuff like that. You know, even though I'm a little older than y'all, you know, I'm 51. So, you know, looking at boxing every day, man, you just learn instinctively. You just know.
Right. Yeah, already, brother. I see Gregory Wild just stepped up in there.
I get the hard ones right and get the easy ones wrong.
That's the way geniuses beat them. Geniuses do the hard shit easily and the easy shit hard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you deserve the crown, brother, because you be coming with some answers that I don't be thinking nobody gonna get. You be the one man to put a fucking thorn in my side on my question. You know what I'm saying?
But you know where that comes from? This is going back in the 80s. My father got me into boxing. He used to sit me down when I was like 9 years old. And I was crying because they were showing a fight, Ali versus Frazier 3 at the Fabian Theater in Patterson, New Jersey. And my mother wouldn't let me go. You know, that's the first day it started. And I fell in love with boxing, man. My father used to talk about Joe Louis and Muhammad Ali and Henry Armstrong. He was teaching me about the history of it. Because I didn't know who those fighters were. So later on, I started working at TDS in Totowa, New Jersey. Lou Duva bought this old skating rink, and he turned into a boxing ring, and Bobby Ches used to fight there. And from there, he had a restaurant. All the old fighters, you can look up Johnny Bump City Bumpers and Frankie Warren, man. That dude fight just like Sean Porter, man. They fight identical. He used to make me mad. strong little cocky dude from Ohio.
Yeah.
And Bobby Ches and Rocky Lockridge. And then later on, I moved to Newark, and they had 8th Street Gym. They had people like James Hard Rock Green, Gerald Hayes, and Marvin Hagel was there before he went to Massachusetts for a little bit, you know. But Patterson and Newark, New Jersey was hardcore boxing towns, man. So I'm grateful. And I fought a little bit. You know, I didn't make a little noise because I played football. I'm like 6'3", 280, so I always played football. I should have boxed though, but you know, you can find anybody on any corner, man. They could be world champion, man. It's just that right now, man, them Southern boys is holding it down. I'm proud of them Texas boys, man.
Already, brother. So what you think about these fights coming up this weekend, man? We can start off with the Ortiz versus the White.
Oh, man, I was so happy and shocked, man. But I tell people boxing is a funny sport. I worry about Ortiz's age and inactivity. Everybody else is like, oh, he going to knock Dillian White out in 5 rounds. And I want that to happen because karma is a bitch. But I worry about his age, man, and the inactivity, man. And plus they fighting in the UK. So I done seen some boxing, some weird things happen in boxing, you know, always expected, unexpected. I always say that about the sweet science. So I'm rooting for Ortiz to knock that boy out, man. But the inactivity and the age worries me.
Blood boxing in the building. What's happening,
Blood? Wow, blood boxing in the building. What's up, brother?
Blood boxing in the building?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, blood, this Curtis Anderson. I'm waiting for that 1981 heavyweight boxing series, man. That 78 to 80 that you put is a classic. So I'm waiting for that 81 boxing series, my brother.
Yeah. You said Ortiz is 40 or so and been inactive. See, like when I was looking at the fight, like if they was like, I'm with y'all, if Ortiz was more active, and if he hadn't gone through what he went through against Wilder, because hey, I think he took some devastating damage off in that fight. He was on his hands and knees drooling, you know what I'm saying? And like he took some hard shots. I mean, like even in the 5th round, that punch that dropped in the first time, that was a hard punch. And like I'm pretty sure like this dude probably ain't been through that too many times in his life. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't know how he gonna bounce back from it, man. I think he could have like some PTSD or something from going through that shit. You know what I'm saying? He might not even feel like King Kong no more. So I just think that makes the fight a lot closer than I originally had it, because I'm thinking kind of close to like a 50-50 fight for right now, because I can't decide who I would take. You know what I'm saying? Just based off what he went through against Wilder.
Trey, my brother, I'm going to tell you something, man. I hate fighters coming off knockout losses, man, unless they're special. But you don't know, like you made a good point. You don't know how he's going to react, man. And plus, fighters fighting in the UK, some fighters, you know, away from home, man, they, you know, psychologically, they not there. So this fight, they made that fight for a reason, because they probably thinking the same thing. You know, Dillian, you can get him because, you know, he's older and inactivity, but you just never know. I'll go 55-45 Ortiz, because Ortiz got a sneaky uppercut, and I think he's going to hit White with that, because White leaves himself wide open. So I'm going to Ortiz, but I don't know. It's not a gimme fight.
To me, when I watch Dillian White, I'm not no big Dillian White fan. Do not get me wrong. But since I saw him lose to Anthony Joshua, I think he's improved a little bit. I mean, even his last fight, I know it was against a weak opponent with that Lucas Brown guy, but just the way he used his jab and stuff like that, he just looked like a better fighter to me right now. So that's why I'm kind of thinking maybe 50-50. I know I'm probably going to catch some heat for that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just going off what I see. I just see the guy, he looks a little bit better. And it looked like, you know, he's a confident fighter right now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think this is going to be an easy fight like a lot of people think. I'm with you. I might go 55-45 with you, because I do think Ortiz is the more skilled fighter, but I just don't think it's going to be no landslide like I hear a lot of people saying. You know, I think it's going to be a little bit harder. He's going to give more resistance. Yeah,
me too. I just think, man, Ortiz got skill, man. He should have fought more. I would have loved to see him fight 2 more times before this fight or whatever. This fight is right around the corner. And that's what Eddie Hearn did. Eddie Hearn said, we can get him now, July 28th. I know what he's doing. He's inactive. We can get him now. Let's make the fight July 28th. Come over here fighting in the UK. That's what he did. You know, so they put him at a disadvantage. But, you know, I hope he's been in the gym, because a smart fighter, even when he don't have a fight lined up, he stays in the gym. He stays in the gym. And I don't know. I haven't seen Ortiz. I don't know how he looks. So, you know, plus that knockout loss, man. I'm telling you, man, Wilder has the power to change your career. He done did it to a lot of people. That boy got Tommy Hearn's power, man.
And let's be honest. Oh, my bad. Let me say this one thing, Marlo. Let's be honest. The Cubans haven't been winning a lot of fights lately. Cubans been losing lately. If you look at Laura, if you look at Rigondeaux, even looking at Ortiz, if you look at goddamn, what's the dude that lost to that relic dude? Fuck, I can't think.
Oh, you talking about Bartholomew?
Rancis Bartholomew. If you just look at all of these Cuban fighters, they've been losing, man. You know what I'm saying? So I
don't forget
I don't know them all. Yeah, you know, you can come up with some names that I can't come up with. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm just saying, I don't know if Ortiz. Hopefully he do win, but I'm saying I don't know if he gonna be break this curse right now that they own. It's bad.
You know what? They stay in the amateurs too long, and we seeing that with the Cubans and the Eastern European fighters. Lomachenko having surgery because his body is breaking down. He done had like 400 fights in the amateurs, so his body is breaking down. So they try to rush him. When he come back, you know, that's why he's calling out Mikey Garcia. He's going to fight, Ray Beltran in December. And then probably first quarter of the year, he probably go for Mikey Garcia because his body's breaking down. I'm telling you, 2 more years, Tank going to hurt that boy. I'm telling you.
What you think about this shit, Marlo? What's up, Antonio, my brother?
Look, I'm going with Ortiz because his inactivity against Wilder showed me that he still had the skill to do what he needs to do in the ring. I know Dillian White in the inside is a bum. You know what I'm saying? He like those looping shots. And Ortiz, only thing I'll be worried about him is after that Metamucil he spit out his mouth. I ain't never seen that happen to him. But if he come back right, he can get Dillian up out of there.
Well, I will. Let me add this too. You know what I'm saying? Because I was talking about how Dillian White's jab has improved, but it might not. By Ortiz being a southpaw, that might be bad for Dillian White in this jab, because you know when you fight in the southpaw, you know it's kind of hard to land your jab as much. That's why Deontay Wilder couldn't really just get his jab established like he wanted to against Ortiz. Every time Deontay Wilder would throw the jab, Ortiz will punch with him and throw a counter left hand, and he'll be able to do the same thing against Dillian White. So that might nullify my little point that I made earlier about that improved jab, because Ortiz can take that away.
That's true, and plus the way to beat a southpaw is a straight right hand down the pipe. So if that's not working for Dillian White, he got problems.
Rowdy Chica in the field. What's up? What you said?
Oh yeah. But hey, we can touch on another subject in a minute. I kind of want to mix it up a little bit. You want to jump on a little bit of trivia?
Man, it doesn't matter. I'm just glad I'm talking to my peoples, man. We can talk about everything.
All right, that's a bit. Let me look up in the chat a little bit. We said what's up to the brother Blood Boxing up in here. Hop say, did I hear the name Tommy Hearns? Yes, sir. Perfection said the UK hijinks is the only thing I worry about in this fight. Hey, that's a good point. My man Antonio, Beverly Rose in the building. What's up with it? Rowdy Chica, how you doing today? Hop say detail. Never seen a boxer split in the ring as much as Ortiz did. I mean, spit in the ring as much as Ortiz versus Wilder. Anyone else notice that? He spit a lot. Yeah, that's what we talking about. Hey, I'm pretty sure that's that Metamucil, huh?
Yeah. Hey, every time he got knocked down, he spit.
Yeah, for real. That shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And did y'all see the look on his face? He was looking at the referee like, man, what the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
check his gloves. Check his gloves.
Hey, man, Wilder is scary, man. Joshua knows this. That's why he don't want no smoke with Wilder, man.
Yeah.
All right. Let's jump on a little bit of trivia though, man, because you ducked me yesterday, son. And and I got you here today. We got blood boxing in the building. Hey, he don't even know. Like, I done learned a lot of shit. Like how you be talking about how different techniques go back to slavery days and stuff like that. So hey, it's an honor to have him up in the building to participate in some of this shit. So I got some hard stuff and I got some easy stuff too. You know what I'm saying? So everybody can feel included. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with my first question. I think it's fairly easy.
Okay.
All right. What fighter is known as the Boston Tar Baby, Boston Terror, and Boston Bone Crusher?
The Boston Tar Baby.
Once again, what fighter is known as the Boston Tar Baby, Boston Terror, and Boston Bone Crusher? If my boy Ty Legacy in the building, he better get this shit because I had him in mind when I had wrote this question down. What fighter is known as the Boston Tar Baby, Boston Terror, and Boston Bone Crusher?
Oh, I got to think about this one.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Damn. Y'all niggas did y'all homework tonight. I got to put my thinking caps on. Boston Tar Baby.
Blood boxing. I think he got it. Go ahead and write it out for me, Blood, so I can know we on the same page. God damn it, that might be Sugar Ray Leonard. Hop said, got me. I know Blood got it though. I just want to see him write it out. He said, come on, y'all. Ty Legacy. Look, Ty Legacy. I said, what fighter is known as the Boston Tar Baby, Boston Terror, and Boston Bone Crusher? And my Wi-Fi be going slow, y'all. So if y'all put y'all shit up there and I don't see it, my bad. I know Blood. I think he got it.
You see, he said, "Come on."
He got that SL. Hop say Sonny Liston, no sir.
Do he got it? Somebody got it?
I already knew you had it, Blood. I just wanted to see if my boy Ty Legacy was gonna get it.
Sam Langford.
Because I had him in mind when I asked the question. Yep, Sam Langford.
Oh,
that's
boy.
It.
All right. Hey, this fighter fought from welterweight to light heavyweight, but was undisputed welterweight champion. Who was he? This easy. Easy work. From welterweight to light heavyweight, but he was welterweight undisputed champion. Who is he?
Perfection. Say, where's CJ at? He said he was gonna be here today.
How many people in the chat?
12. I thought this was easy.
Read it again, brother.
This fighter fought from welterweight to light heavyweight, but was undisputed welterweight champion. Who is he? Crusher Smith. Nope.
I think I know who it is.
Don't say nothing. I see Curtis Edison. Ponder it.
If they say uncle, I'm gonna say my answer. Ronald Finkley say he just winging it. It's all good, brother. We all just trying to learn a little bit of this history, man.
Think undisputed welterweight.
Let me take a shot, Ray Leonard.
Yeah. That wasn't no shot.
I was wrong. I was thinking Tommy Hearns. All right, I got one. What legendary heavyweight champion refused to fight Sam Langford?
Jack Dempsey.
No, sir. Blood Boxing said, yo, he got the Sugar Ray Leonard. My shit probably late.
Can I take another guess?
Yes, sir.
Damn. Refused to fight Sam Langford?
Yes, sir.
Jack Johnson?
Jack Johnson. That's it. That's it. Yeah, you the man of the hour, man. So yeah, that's what you up here for. Yeah.
Hey, this boxer held the undisputed middleweight championship for 7 years. He was the second of 3 men that stopped Emily Griffith, and did 11 years for murder. Who is he?
Carlos Monzon.
What's CJ?
Yeah. Yeah. I see y'all killing it up in the chat too. I see Blood at the Jack Johnson, Ty Legacy at the Jack Johnson on my question. They didn't even get a chance to say that one. Because Curtis Anderson jumped right on that one.
Yeah.
Ty Legacy say, Trey, you better read my shit, bro. I'm trying to get you in right now. Don't you hear me?
Hey Trey, right, hold on. Before you say the next one, make sure you get my number for Marlo.
Yep.
Okay. That's what's up, brother.
All right, go ahead, bro.
And then I want to also say too, if anybody like in the chat and stuff, you want to link up with me, cause I know Kid Mid and a couple other people asked me how to link up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just shoot me the email, and then boom, I'll do that. But all right. The next question is true or false? Sam Langford never fought a world champion.
True.
True or false? Sam Langford never fought a world champion.
They need some good questions. I would say true.
Well, damn, it was only two. This is a 50-50 question, so if I say that you're wrong or you're right.
Yeah.
Just wait.
So if I would say no, so that means I say must be true. Ty Legacy say true.
Blood say true.
Blood Boxing say true. And that's actually false. It's actually false. He never fought for a world title, but he actually fought world champions. He fought Joe Gans when he was the lightweight champion. And
you snuck that one past. That's a good question.
Yeah, that's why I put it out there like that. It was another champion that he fought too. I can't remember off the top of my head. And if any of my information is wrong, I apologize because I did get this from Wikipedia, and I know that everything that they put on there isn't always true, but that's what I read earlier. He fought world champions. He never fought for a championship. He would fight them, and their belts wouldn't be on the line.
Yeah, good question. Good question.
Fucker.
Man, we got him.
All right, y'all. This boxer fought from 73 to 87 and ruled at his class with only 3 L's. Born in Newark, got his first shot in 79. That ended in a draw, though. Who is he?
Marvin Hagler. Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Next question.
I didn't even get a chance to hear the question. What was the question, brother?
I said, this boxer fought from 73 to 87 and ruled in his class with only 3 losses, born in New York, and got his first shot in 79 that ended in a draw.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. He got robbed. He got robbed too, huh?
Yeah,
okay, all right, let me look in the chat real quick.
Now I know who to go see, though. I'll see.
Yeah, Blood said he knew that shit that I was talking about. Hop said, Curtis, what's an unpopular boxing view that you hold? I guess I'll let you ponder on that for a second. Yeah, he said, what's an unpopular boxing view that you hold? You know, Hop love those. Like what's a minority view that you hold? Like for example, me, I felt like Sean Porter beat Keith Thurman, and most people feel like Thurman won. You know,
right? I gotta think about that.
All right, think about that for a second. Then I'm gonna read the chat real quick. Blood say he heard my question wrong. Yeah, that's why I did it. I tried to use a little misdirection on y'all and trick you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And he said, "Yep, he fought Walcott." That's the other fighter that I was trying to think of, but when I thought about it, it didn't sound right to me in my mind. And then he got the Hagler. He said, when he fought Vito Ante, I guess he talking about Hagler. And Ronald Finkley say, okay, Ronald Finkley at gmail.com. All right, I got you. So you got your unpopular view yet, brother?
I think I gotta think about it because I gotta think about that. I'll come back to it.
All right, all right. So look, okay, if y'all get this one, it's on you, huh, Marlo?
No, it's on you.
Oh yeah, you just did the Hagler. Okay. If y'all get this one, man, I might shut the stream down. Who was the first black world title holder?
George Dixon.
Oh my God. And the man didn't even fucking hesitate to say this shit. Man, I swear to God, I got up to get my pad so I can write down Ronald Finkley email and damn near fell down because this man has said this shit. Man, this dude is cold, man. Yes, it was George Dixon. He was from Canada. He won the bantamweight title in 1892. God damn, this dude, man.
Hey, y'all should have woke up the sleeping giant.
The dude made me sick, man.
Y'all leave Big Bro alone. Where they at? They ain't coming. They ain't coming.
Yeah. Where they at? Yeah, what for nine them at?
TJ called him out. He been waiting for this all goddamn day, man. Where they at?
Man, CJ called me out earlier. I started shadow boxing. I was like, I'm waiting for CJ. Now he ain't even here. He did a Duran Nomar something.
Yeah. Let me look in the chat for a second. Let me look in the chat real quick. Blood say Florida ain't in his top 10. That's not popular. See, I can't even speak on that shit because my knowledge about the history ain't vast enough for me to really rank the fighters. You know what I'm saying? But that is an unpopular view, I'm pretty sure. I'd say most lists rank Roberto Duran higher than Ray Leonard. I disagree. How about you, Curtis?
I disagree wholeheartedly. And the irony is, I thought the Duran and Leonard fight should have been a draw in Montreal because that fight was real close. One judge had it a draw. And they act like he beat the hell out of Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar stood his ground for 15 rounds and took it and gave it back. He did hurt Ray in the second round, but I thought Leonard Duran was a draw.
Right.
Okay, that's what's up. Ty say, yup, you in the minority for Porter beat Thurman trade. That's all right, bro. Ronald Finkley say, Blood. All right, he said he talking to Blood. Blood telling you awesome, Curtis, for getting that George Dixon question, I think. Ty Legacy say he basically telling you good job, and he say George Dixon from Halifax. Okay,
that's correct.
Okay, Ronald Finkley say hot beat speaking in riddles and poetry. Yeah, you do your beats with that shit. All right, it's on you, brother.
Yeah, this boxer fought at heavyweight his whole career with a 69-6 record. He debuted versus Randall Dupree and was born in Georgia. Who is he?
69-6.
I'm gonna do it again.
Blood boxing say he got a mean list.
This boxer fought at heavyweight his whole career with the 69-6 record. He debuted versus Randall Dupree and was born in Georgia. Who is he? He said his Google ain't fast enough for Curtis Anderson shit.
I'm thinking about that one.
I ain't giving up no clues though. I need an uncle up out of blood boxing in this thing. You heard? Hey, you heard me, Blood? You heard me, blood boxing?
I'll say he'll guess Joe Frazier.
Nope.
No, Joe Frazier only had like 4 losses. He only lost to Foreman and Ali twice apiece. Hey, I'm looking at this game, man. Them motherfuckers battling, man. Well, I ain't looking at it. I just peeped at it. It's 94-93, Golden State. Fourth quarter, 5 minutes left.
I ain't ready yet. I'm guessing.
Are we still waiting on what's the name too?
From Georgia.
Born in Georgia. Looking at the chat, bro. Or are you looking right now?
Blood say Holmes. Larry Holmes.
Yep.
There it is. All right. Blood got that one. All right. Who was the first black world title holder in the 20th century?
Joe Gans.
I knew that shit was just food as soon as I read that shit. But I tried to mix in some easier ones for the for the other subscribers, but y'all just gonna chomp them like Pac-Man.
This boxer was a welterweight champ, fought from 1968 to 2001. He once had a fight that was so tough, he didn't wait. Yeah, he once had a fight. It was so tough he didn't want anymore. And it's still one of the greatest of all times.
Roberto Duran.
Ah, damn! I try to put it.
Uh-oh, my baby Lala just stepped up in here. What's up?
I try to be slick about it too. Good shit though.
Lala D just stepped up in here, bro.
Lala D in the building. What's up, sis?
Yeah. All right. I know y'all about to slaughter this one too, but I just want people to get the knowledge and get the information.
Damn.
So what weight class did Joe Gans reign as champion?
Lightweight.
Lightweight, yes, sir. We got to get this history down, y'all. Joe Gans was a lightweight.
Pressing these buttons, his ass.
I got some stuff for you too now, Curtis. Don't get too comfortable now. I got some stuff for you.
I know you do.
Hey, this boxer was called Marcellus. He died in Arizona, but was born in Louisville. Didn't need a tune-up. Has over 7 heavyweight Hall of Fames on his boxing record. And his last dance was with a Jamaican for 10 rounds.
Ali
it was, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen.
Ty Legacy say, fuck sakes. Make that man type them in. He be knowing them too quick.
Hey, y'all talking about that Google. I don't think it's no Google that quick.
Okay. I got an easy question, but I just want this to be heard. You know what I'm saying? What name is given to a group of United States middleweight contenders who competed in the 1940s and 50s, primarily black, and are categorized as being the most avoided boxers of their generation?
Black Murderers Row.
Black Murderers Row. Yes, sir.
And I'm finna change it up, y'all. These are quotes, right? The fight doctor said they only made one mistake, and that sign in this fight. What fight was this? What fight was he talking about?
Oh man, damn.
The fight doctor is Freddie Pachenko. He said they only made one mistake, and that was signing this fight. What fight was he talking about?
I'm gonna take a guess. Ali and Foreman.
Nope.
Damn. I know that quote too. Oh man, good one.
He said these is easy.
Oh, I'm gonna heat it up a little bit.
Look, the fight doctor said they only made one mistake, and that was signing this fight. What fight was he talking about, Blood?
I'm gonna take. Oh, that's for Blood?
No, that's for everybody.
I'm gonna take a good guess. I think I got. I'm not sure. Duran versus Leonard, first fight.
Good guess. Exactly, too. First fight.
See, cause a lot of these questions that I got, I just want the information to get out there, because we ain't all as knowledgeable as Blood and Curtis Anderson. You know what I'm saying? So we all trying to improve. So my next question is, who do many boxing historians recognize as the greatest member of the Black Murderers Row?
Charlie Burley.
Charlie Burley, yes, sir. It's on you, bro.
I'm just thinking, bro. My bad. Damn. Hey, look, here go another quote. He can have heart. He could be strong, but there's no fighter. Nah, I think I'm gonna have to change this up. All right, I'm just gonna put it like this. This is a quote. He can have heart, he could be strong, but there's no fighter smarter than me. Who quoted this?
Ali.
Nope.
He can be.
He can have heart, he could be strong, but there's no fighter smarter than me.
I'll take one more. Floyd Mayweather.
Good guess.
Then wasn't there a part B to that question?
Okay, in what fight did he quote this? Shot-Town Guru.
Shot-Town Guru, what's up, bro?
In what fight did he say this, Curtis Anderson? Or chat.
I'm guessing. Woo! I'm seeing it in my head. I'm gonna take a guess. Was it the Canelo fight?
Nope. What fight, Ty? Nope, not Cotto.
You say Cotto.
No.
I say Canelo. No, sir.
Who did you say, bro?
Who, me?
Yeah, earlier.
I don't even remember what the hell I said earlier. I said Guerrero, some old crazy shit.
Oh, yeah, you said Guerrero.
Let's say Sugar Ray Leonard. It's Mayweather.
Hadden, nope.
Lala D say Hadden. What's his other biggest fight that y'all haven't named?
I'm gonna take another guess. Madonna.
Oh no!
Another big fight.
That's an uncle.
Perfection.
Oh,
yeah, no, Perfection got it. He said Count Spatula. Say that. Well, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right. Now I got another one that's gonna be easy for you boxing historians, but it'll be hard for some other people. All right. What light hold on, goddamn. Okay, what light heavyweight champion did Charlie Burley defeat in a 1944 middleweight bout?
That's a good question.
What light heavyweight champion did Charlie Burley defeat in a 1944 middleweight bout?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I'm gonna read it again. What light heavyweight champion did Charlie Burley defeat in a 1944 middleweight bout?
I'm gonna take a guess. Billy Conn?
No, sir.
Man. Charlie Burley.
Perfection say Jack something. No, sir.
Light heavyweight. Light heavyweight, middleweight.
I'll read it again. What light heavyweight champion did Charlie Burley defeat in a 1944 middleweight bout? Welcome back, Brother McCray.
Chill.
I see you done swapped the picture up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
I'll take another guess.
Go ahead, brother.
Ezra Charles?
No, sir.
God damn, that's a good question. Woo!
Antonio McCray say Archie Moore. Yes, sir. The mongoose.
Good shit. It's a loop, my brother.
Yeah, good job, Antonio McCray.
Good job.
Ali was clowned by a fighter with a song. The song was called "Won't You Come Home, Cassius," to taunt him and get up under his skin. It worked, but who was the fighter?
Antonio McCray, a damn fool, man. You done got raped, bro. He said the girl took it while he was asleep. This man crazy, man. Blood say he think it's right. He got to be more.
Yeah, Ali was clowned by a fighter with a song. The song was called "Won't You Come Home, Cassius." Nope.
Not like these. Blood
Boy,
say he
these
can
some
only be
questions for
kind
the
of more.
last, boy.
No, it ain't. It ain't neither one of those. Con or more.
No, you talking about my question that I had.
Oh, my bad. But yeah. Won't you come home, Cassius? Nope.
God damn, boy. Y'all did y'all homework, I see, because I'm over here, my brain oozing out the side of my head.
Well, that's just straight trivia. That's not like boxing history. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
that's straight
God
up trivia. Either you know it or you don't.
damn.
Right?
He said listed, not in 44. It wasn't listed though.
Antonio
Oh,
McCray said Ernie Terrell.
yep. Ernie Terrell.
When the hell did Antonio McCray turn into a goddamn me boxing scholar coming up with these names and shit? These answers. That's what's up though, bro.
You know what? I'm gonna tell. Hold on 1 second. You know that name was in the back of my head because his sister was this famous singer on Motown. She sung "Ain't No Mountain High Enough" with Marvin Gaye, Tammy Terrell, and I ain't even
Wow.
say it.
Damn, that's a hell of a fact right there.
Ernie Terrell and Tammy Terrell were sisters and brothers. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. That's what's up. Okay, my next one. I got what fighter refused to participate in the 1936 Olympic trials due to his objection of the Nazi regime? Antonio said he
Joe
just got
Louis,
done getting it in. No, sir.
Max Mellon.
No, sir.
Read the question one more time, Trey.
What fighter refused to participate in the 1936 Olympic trials due to his objection of the Nazi regime?
God damn these questions. I ain't.
That's straight
Y'all
trivia.
coming
That's
with the. Yeah,
that's
y'all
straight
coming with the
trivia.
heat. Who y'all coming with the heat?
I'm asking these questions too because I think this is information that a lot of boxing fans should know. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
this
true,
stuff, I'm
right?
not gonna even lie, man. I'm kind of embarrassed to say that I didn't know this stuff until I did the research on it today. And as a boxing fan, I should have
Nah, Trey,
known some
don't,
of this
man.
shit.
Nah, man, boxing go back so long ago. It's so much stuff you can add, man. I'm still learning. And I've been watching boxing since 75. I'm still learning.
You going in and out a little bit, brother. I heard you though. I heard what you said, but you was kind of going in.
Oh, let me straighten up. You can hear me now, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 1936. Let me get this.
Ronald Finkley said Ezra Charles. No, sir. La D said she agreed with me. That's what's up. I don't know what I said. And nope, it ain't Ezra Charles. That's what Ronald Finkley said. What fighter refused to participate in the 1936 Olympic trials due to his objection of the Nazi regime? Eric Liddell? No, sir. Blood said, I don't know that one. I would have said Ray Robinson, but he's a few years too young. I'll give y'all a hint. This fighter has been mentioned already today. Not Jersey Joe Walcott, no sir.
Archie Moore?
No sir. Once again, this fighter has been mentioned today.
Charlie Burley.
Charlie Burley, yes, sir. Charlie Burley refused to participate in the 1936 Olympic trials due to his objection of the Nazi regime. Yes, sir.
That's a good one. All right. Floyd Patterson was set to fight in New York, but the fight was moved to Chicago. The guy he was fighting said, "My punches are just as good in Chicago as in New York." Who was he fighting?
I'll take a guess. Ingemar Johansson?
Nope. Hey, is that the answer to my question, Ron Finkley?
He said Sonny Flame.
Yeah, I was just clowning. But yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Good boxing say listing.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. All right. This is my next one. Y'all ready? Let's go. Name 6 recognized members of the Black Murderers Row.
Oh man. 1, Charlie Burley.
We got 1, yes, sir.
2, Coco Kid Lewis.
There go another one.
3, Holman Williams.
Oh, yep, that's 3.
Oh, 6, jeez.
I got 9 wrote down that I could find. Ronald Finkley said Google doing them dirty. And I have to say, man, I saw Charlie Burley fight for the first time today. And that man was so damn smooth, and he was so damn smart and technical, man. Like, that shit was almost shocking to me to see that shit. Like, I just couldn't believe I've been missing out on that kind of shit for so long. You know what I'm saying?
Man, so many black fighters were great we never knew about, man. It's a shame.
That dude was cold. If Charlie Burley was around today, he would dominate for 20 years.
Yep.
Shit. That dude could fight. Well, we got 3. We got Coco Kid, we got Charlie Burley, we got Holman Williams. I need 3 more. I just want y'all to give me 2/3 of the Black Murderers Row.
Man, I'm stumped.
Okay, you gave me 3 of them. The chat needs to help me too. I mean, help you too, yeah. Oh, the Warriors beat the Cavs, I see. And cover the point spread.
So who you got, bro?
Beverly Rose say George Benton. I don't think so. I didn't see that one. Okay, there go one Eddie Booker. There go Blood Eddie Booker. Hold on, Lloyd Marshall. Hey man, I saw Lloyd Marshall fight for the first time today. I see why they avoided that motherfucker too. Man, that was a bad boy, man. I'm telling you, he stood out to me, man. He was doubling and tripling up on them hooks. He kept on throwing them lead and leaping left hooks and shit. He was just so athletic. That shit was just shocking for me to see, man. I was like, wow. Okay, you might have another one. Oh, there you go. Aaron Little Tiger Wade. Yeah, there you go. That's 6 of them. That's 6 between Perfection and Blood and Curtis. I got Aaron Little Tiger Wade, Elmer Violent Ray, Eddie Booker, Lloyd Marshall, Jack Chase, Holman Williams, Coco Kid, Burt Lytell, and Charlie Burley. Those are the 9 that I could find already.
They were great too.
I want to get into I want to get more in depth on the Black Murderers Row in the future too. You know what I'm saying? Because I just wanted that was just like a little introduction.
Yeah, I'm writing some of them.
It's on you, brother.
I was writing some of them down. All right, look. Who Killed Davy Moore was a song, but it was true. Davy Moore was a boxer killed in the ring. Who killed him?
I'll be right back here. I gotta go grab a bottle of water.
All right. Who killed Davy Moore was a song.
He died in a car accident.
Nah. He got carried out the ring and died in the locker room.
Not Davy Moore from New York, the junior middleweight, right?
I looked it up. He died.
Nah, that's wrong. That's wrong.
All right, we can move on to that one. I'll move on from that. It was supposed to be Sugar Ramos that did it though.
Nah, that's wrong. David Moore fought Roberto Duran. He died shortly after that. He was working on his car and the car ran over him. He's from the Bronx.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said we're gonna move on from that, but that's what it was supposed to be, supposedly. All right, but I go to the next one though. This fighter told the world, I survived the Marines, I can survive Ali. Who is he?
Ken Norton?
Nope. I survived the Marines, I can survive Ali. Oh, look, Lala D said she read that too. But yeah, it's all good. Some of these people be lying. Some of these stories be stepped on. Hey, yeah, but this fighter said I can told the world up. I can survive the Marines, I can survive Ali. Oh, hey, look, that's why Curtis Anderson. It was two different Davey Moore.
I figured that. Damn.
It's cool though. We told them what both stories though. Everybody know both stories. Oh, one was born in 33 and the other one was born in 59.
The one in 33 died was Sugar Ramos.
Okay.
All right, I'm back.
Hey,
What's the question?
This fighter told the world, I can survive the Marines, I can survive Ali. Who was he?
I'll take another guess. Leon Spinks?
Nope.
Damn.
I think I know who it is. I got a guess anyway. Do his first name start with a K?
And Tony McRae said, "What's up, fam?" No.
Okay, I'm wrong as hell then.
It ain't Norton either,
I was thinking Ken Norton. I was thinking Ken Norton too.
Let me get that uncle so we can move on. Ain't no uncles for Curtis Anderson today. What's up, uncles? If I get the uncle from blood.
Give me 30 more seconds. I'm gonna try to get this.
No Ernie Terrell.
My next question, I'm gonna ask a question that I done asked before, but we got a certain somebody in the chat, and they better get it right too.
No.
One more guess. Floyd Patterson.
Nope.
Damn. Boy, y'all did y'all homework today. Uncle.
All right.
Jared Corey.
Nope. Webner.
Let's say you don't know. Norton was a Marine.
Oh, shoot. Damn.
It was who? Who was it?
Webner. Chuck Webner.
Oh, Chuck Webner. I mean, that's somebody what nobody thinking about.
I sure wasn't.
Snooking.
All right, I got one. This one I done asked before, y'all, so y'all probably gonna know this off the top, maybe. What fighter was known as the mayor of North Philadelphia? What fighter was known as the mayor of North Philadelphia? Perfection say the bleeder, talking about Webner. What fighter was known as the mayor of North Philadelphia?
Hey, no, Ron Finkley, it was two of them. Of the same person I was talking about. That's why we moved on.
Todd Legacy say Bernard Hopkins. No, sir. I asked this question before, y'all. That's why I gotta throw the old questions out there sometime too, so we can get a little bit of repetition and remember some of this shit.
Is it Rocky Balboa?
Nope.
How about
Blood say Frazier or Rocky? No, sir. Lala D say Rocky Marciano. No, ma'am.
Hey, from New York.
Somebody in the chat claimed that this fighter is their favorite fighter.
Oh shit.
That's why I threw this question out there.
Was it a man or a woman?
Are you talking about the person? No, I ain't gonna say all that because that's gonna make it too easy. You ain't even answering this question.
Oh shit.
What fighter was known as the mayor of North Philadelphia? I asked this question when we did the Philadelphia question. Attiro Gotti, no sir. Lala D said he's Italian. I don't think so. Talesi say, fuck, I didn't mean to hit the send button. It's all good, bro. If I say the name of the person whose favorite fighter it is, y'all gonna know instantly. Lala D say Frazier. I guess Beverly Rose done left the building. But that question was for her. That question was for Beverly Rose. That's her favorite fighter.
I know who it is too.
Kid Mid up in this bitch. What's up? Your professor say, yeah, George Benton. Hey, Kid Mid, I sent you the email, man. I sent you an email with an invite to be to link up on YouTube. The Boston say, get Benton. I don't know what that mean, bro.
But yeah.
Benton, okay. Kid Mid, yo, what up, bro?
Hey, he was trying to type it in fast. He's like, hold on, get. He was trying to get the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, look, this boxer was asked if the fight was fixed. And he said, sure, the fight was fixed. I fixed it with my right hand. Who was he?
Leonard Hagler?
No.
No. That's a funny quote, though.
He was asked if the fight was fixed. He replied, yeah, it was fixed. I fixed it with my right hand.
Legacy say Ali.
Hey, nah, blood got it. Oh, no. He was saying he meant Foreman.
No, you saying he meant George Benton.
Oh, George Benton.
Yeah, I noticed that once I moved on to the next comment, blood. I'm slow like that, man.
Yeah.
Legacy say Ali with the Phantom Punch. Kid Mid said I didn't get it, homie. My warrior just whooped ass. I'm happy. As a pig and shit, huh? Perfection say Benton trained Holyfield, Sweet Pea, and Leon Spinks. Wow.
Let me get that uncle though.
That's the hell of a stat. I didn't know that.
Uncle, goddamn it.
Uh-oh.
Let me get them uncles out the chat. Yeah, the fight was fixed. I fixed it with my right hand. I'm gonna tell y'all some crazy shit too. What? Let me get an uncle. No, it wasn't Ali though. I saw you. No. It's crazy when I tell y'all this answer.
It's a well-known fighter.
Yep. And I just told on myself, low key.
Legacy say Sonny Liston.
Nope. I just told on myself that y'all was listening to me.
Perfection say Tyson.
Nope. Lala D got it. She was listening. Yep, Foreman.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too when you said that shit. Cause you thought Blood got it, but he was talking about George Benton and not George Foreman.
Yep. I thought it.
Yeah.
I played that shit. I thought I played it off. Lala D was paying hella attention.
All right. I got one. What do Bernard Hopkins, Juan Manuel, Juan hold on. What the fuck is that dude's name, man? What's the motherfucker name that knocked out Pacquiao, man?
Marquez.
Yeah, what's his first name though?
Juan Manuel Marquez.
Okay, damn, I got Lopez wrote down. What the fuck wrong with me, man? That's why I'm over here tripping. Juan Manuel Marquez. Yeah, that's my little Mexican. What do Bernard Hopkins, Juan Manuel Marquez, and Henry Armstrong all have in common?
They lost their first fight.
God damn, man. This man make me sick, man. Yeah. Yep, they all lost in their professional debuts.
Hey, Lala D, look. This boxer told the world you could be free, you could be black. Look at me. I'm heavyweight champion. Can't nobody beat me. Try to put a rhyme with that.
Kid me say, what about that White versus Ortiz fight and Triple G getting stripped of that belt? Yeah, we talked about the White versus Ortiz fight a little bit.
Antonio
we'll
McCray
probably get on it.
Antonio McCray got
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Kid me, yeah, we'll probably get on the Triple G getting stripped fight. I mean, you know, subject a little bit later. We just wanted to jump on the trivia a little bit. We had the Brother Blood Boxing in the building, so I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, let them get in on this shit. But I got a hard question now. This is gonna separate the men from the boys right here. But who are the men who Henry Armstrong beat for his featherweight, lightweight, and welterweight titles? Who are the men who Henry Armstrong beat for his featherweight, lightweight, and welterweight titles?
Lightweight, was it Barney Ross?
God damn. Barney Ross was for the welterweight. That's one of them. And Barney Ross was a 3-division champ himself.
Yeah,
I just learned that today. Yep, I just learned that. So you got one. That's the welterweight. So now I need, who did he beat for the featherweight title, and who did he beat for the lightweight title? Tony McCray say he feeling like Dirk Diggler up in there. I think that's that Boogie Nights. Kid Mid say, what up, Blood? Already. Yeah, he say he fuck with Blood. Yeah, we all fuck with Blood. Hashtag LDBC. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we got the welterweight that he beat. Now we need the featherweight and we need the lightweight. That's why I said all of them wasn't gonna be easy now. I got some hard ones mixed in there too.
I see. Whew.
We got one, we got Barney Ross. So I'm still impressed that you got that one. Antonio McCray say, Uncle, I need who he beat for the lightweight and for the featherweight titles. Can I get an uncle?
Uncle.
Can I get an uncle from y'all in the chat? Can I get an uncle from the Brother Blood Boxing? PD Cerrone is one to perfection. Did you go to Google, my brother? That's one. That's the one he beat for the featherweight title. So now I need the guy who he beat for the lightweight title. I just want one uncle. If you Latino, can I get a T.O.? Please.
Lala D said,
blood, can I get an uncle?
Lala D said, wait a minute. Amber's.
Yeah, she went straight to she went somewhere. Man, where you gonna get that from, Lala? You of all people had no business knowing the answer to that question.
Good shit, sis. Get him.
The dude.
She talking about weight. Yeah, Lou Ambers. So he beat
Lou Ambers. God.
Yeah, he beat PD Salone for the featherweight title. Y'all like how I said that too.
Man, I wouldn't have got
Lightweight.
that.
And for lightweight, he beat Lou Ambers. And for welterweight, he beat Barney Ross. And I wanted to highlight Barney Ross because he was a 3-division champion himself back in the day. He was a beast from what I've been seeing.
Yep.
Okay, let me look in the chat real quick before you go, Marlo.
Yep.
Blood, he laughing, talking about he don't know. He won't give me an uncle. He'll tell me he don't know though. The perfection said, I don't know the other one. Yeah, you did good to come up with the one that you came up with though. Lala D laughed because she knows she went to Google.
Listen,
my man Antonio there laughing. Hop said, bright beginnings in the ring. Gave no hint that everything I assume would come to pass was a shatter as of glass. Sledgehammers, swinging arms, smashed the bird, and did it harm. Who am I?
Listen.
Mike Tyson, because he had them pigeons. Let's go. I know I got that one. Yeah. All right, it's on you, Marlo. I ain't even got to wait on the response because I know I got that one. He came talking about smashing birds.
All right.
And did it harm.
Hey, Joe Lewis said something to every fighter he beat. What'd he say?
You can run, but you can't hide.
Nope.
Man. Uh-oh, Hop said it ain't Tyson. God damn it, you make me sick, Hop.
Is it listening?
He smashed a bird and did it harm.
I think he referring to a fighter as a bird.
He might be. I was just starting to think that too.
So
maybe it was Chris Bird. Maybe he smashed Chris Bird. So who was a fighter that beat the hell out of Chris Bird?
Vladimir Klitschko.
Not listening.
Was it Klitschko? Hop.
Joe Lewis.
Tony McCray said Joe Lewis.
Finger snap. That's a good one.
Sledgehammer swinging arms. Vitaly Klitschko.
Not Klitschko.
Not Klitschko. God damn it, Hop. This dude, he always come with these hard ass poems. That's where he been. He ain't even been talking to us. Ike Abiabuchi. I was thinking that for a second too. President. That's where he been too, writing this hard ass poem. That's why he ain't been talking in the chat. Hop said, I promised to God when I first saw Chris Bird, I thought Ike Abiabuchi, but I didn't know if he qualified for having sledgehammer swinging arms. I thought he was more like a volume, put them combinations on the motherfucker type of fighter. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's what's up though. That's what's up. Blood got it.
Hey, so Joe Lewis said something to every fighter after he beat. What did he say? It was a habit. Let me get an uncle. Let me get another uncle. I'm competing with TRAE for these uncles. You know, we've been studying and shit.
Yeah.
He said something to every fighter after he beat him. Man,
Tony McCray say nothing personal. Like Jack Jenkins. Yeah, like Jack Jenkins. Don't take this ass whooping personally.
All right, Hop, man. Stay blessed, man. See you later, fam.
He done put all his energy into that hard ass poem. Go rest up, bro.
Oh, Blood said
up, man. Damn.
He said he don't know no Joe Lewis question.
Uncle said you just got knocked the fuck out.
Let me get one more uncle. Let me get one more uncle in the chat. Come on, fam. Let me get an uncle or two in the chat. Come on, we family, y'all. Let me get that uncle. We can go on to the next one.
Lala D said, wait, that means she going to Google.
Hey, he put it on Trace said, bombs away.
For real. The Brooklyn, what was his name? The Brown Bomber, yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, she going to Google. She'll be back in a minute.
Wait Wait a minute.
That might be kind of hard for her to find on Google a quote.
Hey, hey, it's crazy because y'all can guess this. You really thought about it.
Yeah, you might have to go ahead and give it. Lala ain't gonna find that shit. Look at her. She came back with her uncle.
Crazy said, "Stop cheating. It's sorry." After he beat every opponent, he shook their hand and said sorry.
Oh, that dude sound like some old Joe Louis ass shit. For real, that's why. That was you too that told me I got to start giving Joe Louis more love. Curtis,
Joe
you're
Louis,
right. I do got to start.
Joe Louis was a devastating puncher, man.
Yeah, you're right about that. I got to start giving him more credit. I just didn't like how he was. You know, he liked the opposite of a Jack Johnson or something. I just didn't like that.
And the fact said, you must defeat my dragon punch to stand a chance.
But TRAE, I heard he was mildly retarded too. I heard that.
Oh, I ain't surprised. Like when I listen to him talking stuff, he do sound a little bit slow. I ain't trying to talk down on him, but he do sound a little slow. But, all right, I got another question. How many times did Henry Armstrong defend his welterweight title? Oh, we're gonna learn some history.
I'm gonna guess 6.
No, sir. How many times did Henry Armstrong defend his welterweight title? Lala D say 6. No, ma'am. Perfection say Joe was autistic. Okay. Tony McCray say he does got that shaved caveman look.
Yeah, 4.
No, he said 4. No, sir.
I'll take another guess. 11.
No, sir. Lala D say 9. No, ma'am. Blood say no, getting harder. I told you, brother. We got a little bit of everything. We want people to feel included, so everything can't be PhD level. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna mix it up. Some gonna be easy, some gonna be a little harder. All right. I'll say this: y'all ain't even in the ballpark, guys. Y'all are selling this man short. Seriously.
Wow. I will say 27.
You went a little too high, but that's better though. Lala D say 23. She a little too high too. Bring it on down.
I was thinking 23 too.
Bring it on down. Antonio McCray, he close with the 18.
That's too high.
Perfection say 24. That's too high, brother. Antonio McCray got the best guess so far. Lala D with the 19. There it is. He defended his welterweight title that he won from Barney Ross 19 times.
Wow.
A monster. A monster.
Quite incredible, man.
Got to shed some light on the great Henry Armstrong.
Yes, indeed.
That's what's up. Hey, Joe Wilcott told who? I like my title. If I had to lose it, I'm glad I lost it to you. Joe Walcott said, I like my title. If I had to lose it, I'm glad I lost it to you.
I'll take a shot. Rocky Marciano?
Yep.
Okay. That's what's up. All right, I got one. Who holds the record for the most fights in one calendar year?
Henry Armstrong.
No, sir.
Damn.
What happened, brother?
I'm thinking I know this question.
You think you know it?
Yep.
If you know it, you a beast. You on Curtis Anderson level thinking right now. Who holds the record for the most fights in one calendar year? Lala D say Sugar Ray Robinson. No, ma'am. It is not Walker Smith.
Ron Finkley, peace, brother. Good night, fam.
Antonio McCray talking about I beat Curtis Anderson that time. No, you did not quite, bro. Blood say Sugar Ray Robinson, no sir. That's what Miss Lala D said. Say it again.
Harry Grab.
Yes, sir. How many fights did he have?
Oh man, woo! I don't know how many fights he had.
He had 37 fights in 1 year. I don't know why I didn't write down the year, but he went 34-3 in those fights.
God, dog.
That's a career for a lot of fighters. 34-3. That's just 1 year. That's 1 year of fighting.
Harry Grab was a beast, man.
All right, check this out. James Braddock said, "It's like someone jammed a light bulb in my face and busted it. I thought half my head was blown off." He said, "When he knocked me down, I could have stayed down there for a week." Who you was talking about?
Joe Louis.
Yep.
Oh, Antonio McCray say Curtis Anderson looked like a retired Jerome Bettis.
That ain't the first time I heard that.
Yeah.
All right, I got Antonio McCray.
Yeah, Antonio McCray, damn fool, man. All right, I got an easy one. Because I've been coming with some harder ones, so let me mix in an easy one. What fighter was nicknamed the Fighting Marine?
Gene Tunney.
I knew you was gonna kill that one real quick.
Yeah.
I started to tell you let them get a chance to guess it first.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Nah, just on them questions, I'm gonna tell you. I know you'll know something like that, like you know what I'm saying, like nothing.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
Who was the first fighter to be middleweight champion and heavyweight champion?
Ezra Charles?
Nope.
Middleweight champion.
Roy Jones?
Nope, going way back. He did it, but it's somebody going way back. We talked about him the other day.
Oh, shit.
I know it ain't Archie Moore.
Nope.
Blood say Roy Jones.
Nope.
He said way back now. Way back.
It's a fighter we done heard of. So you said we talk is Bob Fitzsimmons?
Dang, you got it, my brother. Trey, you know, man.
No, that's Blood. That's Blood. Blood said that. Blood Boxing said that.
Well, okay.
I don't remember talking about no Bob Fitzsimmons. And you know what? I saw him today and I started to do a question on him, but I wasn't sure if anybody would be able to get it. But yeah, Blood Boxing got that one. Good job, brother.
Good job, Blood.
Yeah, good
yes,
shit.
Yes, sir.
Hey, this fighter,
I got it. Oh, my bad, bro. It's your turn.
This fighter said, "I fight for perfection." And then he was asked, "Do you achieve it?" He replied, "Nah, no one does, but we aim for it." Who was he?
God damn.
It don't sound like nothing this fighter to say neither. That's why I chose it.
Perfection say he know about Bob Fitzsimmons. I don't know shit about him. I'll put something about him on the next trivia so I can learn.
No, hey, that's why I said it don't sound like nothing this fighter to say. It ain't Mayweather, don't sound like Mayweather. This fighter said, "I fight for perfection." And he was asked, "You achieve it?" He replied, "No, no one does, but we aim for it." Everybody know this fighter too. Oh, y'all know who he is. Everybody in the gym right now know who he is.
Damn. Boy, y'all did y'all homework today. I feel like I'm back in school, bro.
Hey, that's what this is, man. That's what this is. We all trying to get our collective boxing IQ up.
No, it ain't Lennox Antonio McCray. No, la.
I'll take a guess. Evander Holyfield.
Nope. Give me that uncle. Somebody mentioned him in here today too. Heck no, it ain't that chump. Not Spatula, La D. He a heavyweight. I'm gonna simplify it so we won't take so long. He a heavyweight. Yep. Perfection got it. Mike Tyson.
All right, hold on.
Mike
you
Tyson.
got me over here looking. You got me over here looking up a quote. I thought about a quote I want to. All right, I can't find that shit. I'm about to go looking. I'm gonna go look when you do yours. Okay. How was the title fight between Jack Johnson and Tommy Burns stopped?
Hey, hell yeah. Blood boxing anytime, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah, he said, my brothers, I have to come on the show. Y'all cool as ice. I got to take my ass to bed. My brothers got to be up in 6 hours. Chop it up soon. Hey, man, it was a blessing for you to come through, man. For real. You got me feeling like we got some real credibility over here. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we look forward to you coming through, brother. Appreciate that.
Peace, blood.
Yeah, peace, man. Got you, La D.
Okay, La D. Okay, Perfection say uppercut. No, sir. How was the title fight between Jack Johnson and Tommy Burns stopped? Blood say thanks already, OG.
That's right, fam. Hey.
Yes, sir. How was a title fight between Jack Johnson and Tommy Burns stopped?
I'm gonna take a guess. The police stopped it.
The police stopped the motherfucking fight. Well, you know you get your ass whipped when the police step in and stop the fight. Like, man, cut them cameras off and all that shit. For real, y'all get up out of here too, man. We stopping the fight. Y'all go home. Fuck this shit. We ain't gonna let this dude beat on this white man like this in front of everybody. Y'all got us fucked up.
That's a fucked up shit right there, y'all. That's embarrassing. What happened? The police stopped that motherfucker.
Yeah.
The corner is credible. What you mean, homie?
Hey, yeah, I already know, but I'm just saying though, we got hardcore boxing heads that'll come through and listen to us. That mean we ain't just goofy, and that mean we ain't just talking crazy shit with the females. We got some real boxing knowledge over here.
Hey, he said,
you know what I'm saying? That's what I meant by that.
Hell yeah, that's true. Antonio
yeah, that's true, bro. The police said, "Fuck this shit." Yeah, it's on you, Marlo.
All right. Hey, look. Hey, y'all. Tex Cobbs was asked after a one-sided bout getting his ass kicked. He said, "Would he want a rematch?" He replied, "I don't think his hands can take that abuse." Who was he talking about?
Larry Holmes.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Knocking these.
All right, I got one. He be knocking them down, don't he, man? Tony McCray say, "Damn, that's a monumental ass whooping." So what? He beat the brakes off of, man. Hey, look at shit. That's Jack Johnson.
Yep, Antonio got it late, but yep. Hey, the Perfection said, "We've never seen a no mas like that since the police."
Yeah, for real. All right, I got one. Who did Eric Morales defeat for the WBC bantamweight title on September the 6th, 1997? And this is from our Curtis Anderson Buster collection. This is meant to purposely stumble Curtis Anderson.
Oh, I gotta get this one.
Who did Eric Morales defeat for the WBC bantamweight title on September the 6th, 1997? Tonio McCray say Luis Castillo. No, sir.
No, it was.
It's for the bantamweight title. And I think that I believe this is Eric Morales' first major belt. Who did Eric Morales defeat for the WBC bantamweight title on September the 6th, 1997? Tonio McCray say I see. He said Nassim Hamed, but now he lost to Marco Antonio Barrera for his first fight.
Let me take a good guess. Kennedy McKinney.
No, sir.
Damn. Bantamweight. Bantamweight.
Well, they come with some easy questions, but we're gonna crank up that heat every now and then too. Yeah. Who did Eric Morales defeat for the WBC bantamweight title on September the 6th, 1997? And I'm accepting all uncles.
No, not yet. Junior Jones.
No, sir.
Damn. 97.
Michael Carbajal. No, sir. D-Bib. What's up with you though?
D-Bib's in the building.
Yeah.
Fam.
I'll give y'all. Nope, not Manny Pacquiao. If y'all want a hint, I'll give you one. Lala D gave me an uncle. Thank you very much. His first name starts with a D.
With a D. Oh, yes, man.
D. And he sounds Latino. Antonio McCray said Camacho. No, sir. His first name starts with a D, and he's Latino. I think that's what he sounds like it.
David Diaz?
No, sir.
You gotta be kidding me. Damn.
His first name starts with a D, and his last name, yep, the perfection, Zaragoza. Daniel Zaragoza.
Man, that dude was 150 years old, man. God.
That's who Eric Morales defeated for the WBC bantamweight title.
Man, Trey, that's a hell of a question, man.
I had it just for you, man. You be getting them other questions too easily, brother.
Man, that's a hell of a question, man, because I forgot all about Daniel Zaragoza, man.
Christopher Miller come up here and talk about these nuts. I don't know who you are, man, but if you a troll, you won't last long.
You got some famous words to go along with what's gonna happen. Hey, look.
Yeah.
Hey, this cool.
Okay. Antonio McCray saying what's up though, so he must be all right. I ain't never seen him though. You know him, Antonio? And he came in talking about these nuts.
Hey, look, the question is this. I mean, this fighter said the question isn't, hey, what age I want to retire. It said, what income? Who said this?
Mayweather?
Nope. It's not. The question ain't at what age I want to retire. It's what income. Heavyweight. So you won't have to think so hard.
Lala D say Tyson.
No.
Antonio McCray say uncle. Lennox Lewis.
No. Man.
At least you getting a chance to get a guess in.
I'm gonna go with Larry Holmes.
Nope.
DB03 say George Foreman.
Yep. Exactly.
Wow.
Antonio McCray say, guess what time it is?
9:13.
Lala D say Tyson Fury.
Nah, we already got it. George Foreman.
Oh, George Foreman. Oh, my bad.
DB03.
Okay. Who was the last man to fight and defeat Dick Tiger? I see old Chris got timed out.
Was it Bob Foster?
No, sir.
Mac.
Yep, I see.
Dick Tiger.
Perfection say slaps, Marlo, you slipping. How you slipping, Perfection?
What I do?
He supposed to slap that troll? I didn't know if he was a troll or not though, because Antonio McCrae was like, "What's up?" I mean, he might have been like, "Shit, what's up?"
Well, I don't know what he said the second time though.
Who was the last man to fight and defeat Dick Tiger?
Oh no,
JJ Braddock.
Hey, what he said something the second time disrespectful. He good, y'all.
Well, nah, he came in. Antonio McCrae was saying what's up to him, and he didn't say shit back, so he came in on some troll shit.
Oh no, I don't know him. My bad. I thought that was somebody else. I don't know him.
Hey, tell him real quick, Marlo.
Get the fuck out my gym. Hey, you right, bro. Yeah. That's right. That's right, Perfection. My bad. Yeah, you got me.
Okay, it's not James J. Braddock. I guess that's what you're saying, Antonio. Who was the last man to fight and defeat Dick Tiger? And this man has been mentioned on this show before. I don't know if it was this particular show. It was either this show or the show before. Matter of fact, it was on the show before when Fanon was on here. He was mentioned in one of MARLO'S trivia questions yesterday.
He said, "What weight class?" Antonio McCrae.
I think light heavyweight. I could be wrong though. I can't say that I just know a whole lot about Dick Tiger. Yep, the perfection of Emil Griffith.
Wow.
Yep, Emil Griffith. All right, it's on you, bro.
All right. This fighter said Bruce Lee was an artist, and like him, I try to go beyond the fundamentals of my sport. He said, I want the public to see a knockout in the making. Who was he? I invited somebody. I wonder if that was them that jumped in because he be talking crazy. Older cat on Facebook. Oh, that was him. Hey, let him back in, y'all.
Yeah, he only got timed out. He didn't get blocked.
Yeah.
Perfection say Sugar Ray Leonard. Hey, the perfection say Sugar Ray Leonard, Marlo.
Yep. My bad. Yep.
I swear, this man asked so many Sugar Ray Leonard questions. If you don't know the answer, just guess Sugar Ray Leonard, and that'll be your best chance. I'm telling you. Okay, who did I found this question kind of interesting. That's why I threw this in there.
That's my boy, bro.
I know. I'm just fucking with you. Who did Dick Tiger defeat for the vacant WBA middleweight title on October the 23rd, 1962?
I'm gonna take a guess. Was it Benny Perret?
No, sir. Who did Dick Tiger defeat for the vacant WBA middleweight title on October the 23rd, 1962? Yep, Perfection got a Gene Former. Yeah, I thought that was a little interesting.
All right. All right, look. Now this is an easy one though, y'all. I ain't got no quarrel with them Viet Coms. They ain't never called me nigga.
Ali.
Yeah, I knew that one. Yeah. Okay, what was the first fight where a venue was constructed specifically for boxing? What was the first fight where a venue was constructed specifically for boxing?
I'm guessing Jack Johnson and Jim Jeffries.
God damn, great fucking educated guess, my brother. Great. That was one of the first major big fights. They had like 17,000 people in that motherfucker.
That was a big fight.
Yes, sir. That was
Just
a huge fight for that day.
Yep.
That was a huge fight for that day. That's why I said an educated guess.
Hey, this cat right here, he quoted, "I don't fight for legacy. None of that. I fight for checks.
Mayweather.
I'm in the check cashing business."
Money made.
Yeah. Okay. I got an easy one. What fighter was known as the Old Master?
Joe Gans.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, check this out. Rhythm is everything in boxing. Okay. What was that? Rhythm is everything in boxing. All right.
Professor say, didn't John L. Sullivan referee that fight? You talking about Jim Jeffries and Jack Johnson? Is that what he talking about?
I think he did referee that fight.
I wouldn't know Perfection. Curtis Anderson say he thinks so I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, he was a racist son of a racist mother.
He answered already. I'm gonna say it again. Rhythm is everything in boxing. They say every move you make starts with your heart, and that's in rhythm, or you in trouble. Who quoted those words? Rhythm is everything in boxing. Every move you make starts with your heart, and that's in rhythm.
I'm gonna take a guess, Bernard Hopkins.
No. Frazier, no. I'm over here dying. Oh man. This guy's the greatest of all times, in my opinion. Damn. Hey, Curtis Anderson, somebody got it before you.
Who was it?
The Perfection, Sugar Ray Robinson.
Damn, I didn't even know he said that. And that's my favorite fighter. Damn.
That's what I said. Somebody got it before you.
Right. Yeah. All right. This is my last question I got, and it's an easy one. What fighter was known as the Eastern Assassin?
Larry Holmes.
Man.
Yep.
I knew that one. All right. What fighter said this? This fight is more about what Roy lost than what I took. This fight was more about what Roy lost than what I took. Fanon in the building.
He gonna come in the building when all the hard shit over with.
Hey, we had everybody. We had blood boxing up in here. It was going down. No, it wasn't Glenn Johnson. Yep, Lala D got hurt. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm doing these. You in the building, sis. That's what's up. It was Tarver, y'all. Antonio Tarver.
Okay. Oh, that is a good one.
All right, look. George Travato said after a fight with who, I went dancing with my wife, and he went to the hospital with bleeding kidneys.
Ali.
Damn. Yep. He be running through him like water. All right, who said this about Ali too? It said his mouth made him feel like he was gonna win, not his hands. I had my hands, he had his lips.
Joe Frazier.
Running through him. All right. Who said this? This time. All right. This time we may have to say goodbye to Muhammad Ali because honestly, I don't think he can beat who? And who said it? Our question. This time we might have to say goodbye to Ali because honestly, I don't think he could beat who? And who said it? Sandra Bound in the building.
What's up, sis?
Is that it? This time,
beautiful black queen in the building.
We might have to say goodbye to Ali because honestly, I don't think he can beat who and who said it. Y'all should know this. The scholars. I got you. Oh, the Ray Robinson one? I'll go back and repeat that one.
Fanon say Cosell and Foreman.
Yep. Fanon got it. Yeah.
Hey, I got a quote. After, all right, this fighter sent his opponent to the hospital, and he was asked about it after the fight. And he said, if I was in better shape, I would have sent him to the morgue.
Roberto Duran.
Yep. Yes, sir.
He beat the hell out of Ray Lampkin. I remember that fight when I was small.
Yeah. Curtis Anderson, a beast.
Hey, this fighter said the temptation for greatness is the biggest drug in the world. Who said it? The temptation for greatness is the biggest drug in the world. Who said it?
I'm gonna take a guess. Ray Leonard?
Nope.
I'm gonna take another guess. George Foreman.
Nope.
Temptation for greatness.
Heavyweight.
All I do say Frazier.
No, not Frazier.
I was about to say, I thought my baby done went on a roll up in there. I'm Mike Tyson.
Yep, perfection got it.
All right, I got one. I want y'all to tell me who said this quote, and I want y'all to tell me what fight it was in. Okay. Oh man, I can't say the beginning of it. All right. This fighter told us that he had to go through a rite of passage in South Africa. Well, it looks like he's going through another rite of passage right here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. That's one of my favorite quotes. I'll say it again. This fighter told us that he had to go through a rite of passage in South Africa. Well, it looks like he's going through another rite of passage right here in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Was it? I'm gonna take a guess. Floyd Mayweather and Philip Endu?
Yep, that's the fight. Who said it? All I did Mayweather, you know, Grand Rapids. Yeah, who said the quote? Yep, y'all right, Floyd. But who said it?
If I was 50 years younger, I'll kick your ass.
Larry Merchant.
Yeah, Larry Merchant. Yes, sir.
You ain't gonna do shit. Fuck you. You ain't gonna do shit. HBO should have fired your ass.
Yeah. All right, that's truly my last one right there.
All right, this fighter said, I made a lot of mistakes outside of the ring, but I never made any in it. I had to fight everybody for 6 years to get a chance. Who am I?
Floyd Mayweather?
Nope.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the kitchen, go get a snack real quick.
I made a lot of mistakes outside of the ring, but I never made any in it. I had to fight everybody for 6 years before I get a chance. Go ahead.
I'm gonna take another one. Vander Holyfield.
Nope.
Damn.
Hey, these is his words, but I put them in this way just to throw y'all off with Mayweather. Everybody get to think of Mayweather when you hear this, but this cat is old as dirt. He older than Mayweather. On the first uncle, I'm gonna throw in the clue that I thought about throwing in. On the first uncle. Chat or Curtis Anderson. Damn! The perfection on one. Perfection Jack Johnson. He got it. It was Jack Johnson, bro.
Way to go, hey. Perfection. Wow.
Hey, y'all nailed it. Hey, man. I don't know why, but every time, these books, it be about like, I do 40, he do like 40, 80 questions, and you get in there all them things. But nah, I just want to know, where was your antennas when we was in here with some hitters, man? Curtis Anderson was getting them off top.
Fanon, what's up, Fanon? This Curtis Anderson, man. Thank you for putting me on Marlo's corner, man. It was you. So I give you a lot of credit for that.
Man, I hope y'all enjoyed the questions, man. I wasn't trying to make them too hard or easy.
Hey, Marlo, man, this been a great show, man. We still got more to talk about, but them questions, you had me over here sweating and salivating, boy. Whew.
Oh man, that was a good.
Good question. They was hard.
I was hoping them cats came up in here, man. They don't want. They gonna watch this video. They gonna see your work though. Okay, I got you. Hold up, you need to keep the Ray Robinson quote again. Gotta find it. Let me find this thing. All right, here we go, Lala D. He said, rhythm is everything in boxing. Even more. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. He said, rhythm is everything in boxing. Every move you make starts with your heart. And that's in rhythm. Or you in trouble. Rhythm is everything. Every move you make starts with your heart. Even that's in rhythm, or you in trouble. That was the words of Sugar Ray Robinson. But nah, man, where you at, man? Let me see if I can see. I'm gonna look up for Nas thing, see if you want to come, if you got some time. I'm gonna send him an invite so we can make a date. You hear me, big bro?
Hey.
I'm looking for Fanon thing so we can make a date. Because everybody ain't showing up when we thought they was. They called you out earlier.
Wait till I talk to CJ and other people. I was here waiting for you.
That worked.
Man, I'm glad you had me on, man. It's been an honor and a pleasure, brother.
Man, you're welcome anytime, man. me find for thing, man. Done. Well, bro, getting this shit together. Yeah, I can't find this thing. It's too dark in here. K Black in the building. What's happening? Man, we just went through like 70 questions, man, 80 questions. Hey, y'all ain't got anybody got something for us now? You know, it's y'all time in the chat though. Shoot them out there if y'all got some quotes or questions. We can go at y'all. Hey, but yeah, bro, what y'all think about goddamn Triple G being stripped?
Triple G is one of the most overrated fighters in recent years. Overhyped and overrated, man. They trying to make him out to be a machine. This guy ducked Charlo, Derevyanchenko, and Jacobs will be his mandatory for the WBA, but it looked like he's going to fight Canelo. But this guy is overhyped, man. HBO tried to make him out to be a machine. He's not that. His days is numbered.
That goddamn cherry tree he got on this box rec ain't shit. They told him, you want to talk that shit? Get over here.
I mean, he looked like a world beater when he fighting Daniel Gill and Martin Murray, but when he stepped up, Jacobs and Canelo, you know, he looked like an average fighter, man. Seriously.
Yeah. Canelo exposed him for sure.
Absolutely. It started with Kell Brook, even though he won, but that's where, you know, his career took a downslide. We started looking at him differently because HBO was trying to push that Eastern European agenda. Ivan Drago, he's unbeatable. He this and that. And some people were saying, oh, he'll beat Hagler. Oh, man, comical. He going to lose, depending who he fight.
Man, I just got out of character from hearing that. They don't know what the heck they talking about he'll beat Hagler. The dude picks on people that's lower than his weight class, y'all. Trust me. Just go look on his box ranks. He got most of his fighters. He at 160, he picking at 154, and he even going down as low as 147. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Man. And then when it's time to fight your mandatories, which mean the guys that's in the weight class you represent, you talking about doing anything but doing that. And you talking about you don't care if you get stripped. The dude trash, man.
He never pushed himself, man. I know he's a decent fighter. I wanted to see how decent or great he was. You know, HBO was like Triple G this and that. Man, no, he wasn't. He was just a fraud, man.
Right.
That's all he was. A fraud.
Lala D said, I don't like Triple G anymore, but I feel like he exposed Canelo, not the other way around. But Canelo been exposed.
Floyd did that.
Mayweather exposed him as far as boxing skills, you know. But Triple G, you know he can get exposed with a good boxer. It's just that if he catch him, it's gonna get that boxer trouble. And Canelo ain't that big of a guy, and Canelo was giving that work. So if he gets sized up with somebody who at his weight class who could take his punches, who used to that type of power, he gonna have problems, man. Because ain't nobody gonna be running from that shit.
Hey, Marlo, listen, man. Nobody wants to see Charlo. He's big, he's athletic, he's strong, he can punch, and he can box. Mm-hmm. Abel Sanchez admitted that. You know, Canelo ducked him at 154. He called both of them out. You know, they don't want to fight Charlo, man. Charlo is the boogeyman of this division, and they know it.
All right. Sandra Brown
they know it.
Scared is what he is. The Perfection said, unable Sanchez, it's called hard work, but that's real talk. He ain't work hard for them titles, man. He ain't work hard for people to be pumping him up like that, but I know why though. Because everybody ain't really they just giving everybody something to say. They're not really paying attention to themselves. If you go back and look at, just go look at his box rate without even looking at film, and you're gonna see these guys that's on this thing that he called himself defending his belts with. They are not even in this weight class to say that is a title defense. It's false. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
False.
I'm looking forward to this weekend, though, man. It's nothing like boxing. as much of a sports junkie I am, man, you know, I ain't even pay attention to the game tonight. I'll watch the highlights, but when it comes to boxing, man, I'm all eyes and ears, bro.
Hey, me neither. I was up here having fun. Hey, La D said, True Floyd definitely did it first, but Canelo renewed himself with some of Floyd's style after that. And I told everybody, right after he fought Mayweather, the man became a straight boxer. He talked to Mayweather that whole time, told him he was a runner and he was this and he was that. And then every fight after that, he did the same type of style, same type of fight. You know, you got to watch what these people say, man. They're gonna say anything to sell a fight.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. This is very interesting. I picked up on this. Canelo loves Muhammad Ali. He loves him. He always wearing his t-shirts because Canelo's smart in this aspect. After Floyd, he realized his standing Mexican warrior style would not work on American fighters. You know, it didn't work on Lara, you know, even though he's Cuban, but he fights, you know, American, you know, technical boxing style. And Jacobs, he realized he's gonna have to box.
Right.
He's not fighting Amir Khan. He's not fighting James Kirkland, and he knows that. So, you know, he fought like an American, Black American when he did fight Triple G, and he realizes that.
Man, I think he won. I think Jacobs won that fight. But,
yeah,
you know,
man.
That's just my little small opinion. I know it don't mean shit, but I think Jacobs won that fight, y'all. And look, I'm gonna give you the point where I say I think he won because I ain't with all the bullshit. I know that the scorecard from Larry Merchant and whoever else be doing them, they be bogus sometimes. But it went into the goddamn last round 114. You know what I'm saying? And Jacobs won that last round, but I thought Jacobs was ahead by 1 round. You know what I'm saying? Off that score, they had it tied. I had him ahead, and he won that last round. And I saw the shit I saw him get cheated, in my opinion. He accepted it, but he won, man. He got knocked down, but he won that fight. He came back.
You know, I'm looking forward to Mares and Santa Cruz because I think Steven Espinoza is putting pressure on these fighters, and he told Porter and Garcia, when y'all fight, you can't run from Spence no more. You're gonna have to fight him. And Santa Cruz calling out Russell, talking about if he beat Mares, he'll fight Russell, and that's, you know, because he ducked Rigondeaux. So, you know, now if he beat Mares, which I think he will, you know, I want him to see Russell because the way they did Rigondeaux was criminal, bro.
Yeah, that was some scandalous shit. It was scandalous. It was scandalous in the public eyes. Go up 2 weight class and basically con a motherfucker to get in a little change. That was some devious shit. That was devious right there. Leave it up to Bob Arum though. That's just the kind of guy he is.
Yeah, but I worry about Crawford. I want him off Top Rank, man. He'd be so much better with Al Haymon, man, but I don't think he gonna leave. He's just that type of dude, man. He just laid back, and when he training, and you know, he's going fishing, and you know, that's just who he is, man. Because a black fighter being on Top Rank, that's not where it's at, bro. Bob don't care about you.
Right. I didn't like that from the jump. I ain't like that from the jump because the only way we're gonna get to watch him, we gotta fatten up his pockets, Bob Arum pockets, and he don't promote him right. Ain't no way in hell they promoting this fight at the last 65 days.
Man, Crawford, I got him pound for pound #1 because of what he did in the past, but he's fighting on an ESPN Plus app, bro. Come on, man.
Right.
How disrespectful. Come on, man.
Right. And it's cold. He don't see it though. It's cold. He don't see it. Hey, you know. What he gonna have to do though? He gonna have to go on a hiatus like Garcia, like Mikey Garcia, 2-year hiatus to get up out of that.
I don't know if he's that type of dude, man. I mean, I was watching a special yesterday. And with Teddy Atlas, it came on ESPN2 where Teddy Atlas was breaking down his style and his old fights, and he only said 3 words: of course, right, okay, right, of course. That's all he kept saying. He just that type of guy, man. He's not charismatic. I don't knock him for that because everybody can't be a Mayweather or a Mike Tyson, whatever. He, whatever floats his boat, he just wants to fight, get paid, and fish, and that's what he do, and stuff like that. That's all. The only thing I heard about Terence Crawford was his baby's mother and another girl was fighting at the mall, and he came in the parking lot, and it was crazy. But that's the only thing I heard about him. So he's low key, and he is who he is, bro.
Right, that shit is crazy. But I'm gonna call the fight. We're gonna see, man. Everybody ain't gonna be fucking with that app. Only reason why I did it just be able to call it. Let me see what the chat say. Lala D said very true. And Tony McCray said this sour apple OG is delicious. I bet. Lala D said I think Jacob's one too. He was talking about what we talking about with Jacob. He said I'm in the cut tonight, but I'm too show, bro. And Tony McCray said go to the dive for that under the table money. That's what I'm saying, bro. You can see right through that shit though. He wasn't prepared for that. And he walked up out the goddamn, quit, basically. Lala D said, yeah, he needs to leave top rank. Tony McCray said Bob Arum is a true cover in skin. A turret, covered in skin. Lala D said exactly. How can he stay with Arum? I don't know, especially after this. He's gonna be sitting on the title. He's gonna give up the title and just sit down. It's gonna be a hard choice for him, and that ain't gonna be right for him to do right now. Especially in the middle of what he's doing. Lala D, I fucking hate that stuff. They talking to Lala D. But yeah, man, I don't know. He ain't got no options, big bro. He ain't just sit there. If he beat Horn, he gonna. Oh, you back, bro?
Yeah. I looked at the chat real quick. I see Antonio down there macking and shit. He didn't change his picture. He had the goddamn D'Angelo picture up there. Like when D'Angelo was in the How Does It Feel video.
Man, Antonio is one funny dude, man. That's a funny dude, bro.
That's D'Angelo, man. That's what we gonna call him from now on. Well, what y'all was talking about though? I ain't mean to interrupt.
We was talking.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm sorry, big bro. We was talking about Triple G, man, how he turned out to be a fraud, and HBO trying to make him out to be some indestructible, unbeatable Ivan Drago-like character, and he's showing his true colors. That's what he's doing.
Shit.
Trying to compare him to Marvin Hagler. Unreal.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. Triple G turned out to be a big ass waste of time. He talking about how he was gonna unify the division and all that kind of shit. And all of a sudden these young lions then showed up and he ain't worried about the belts and shit at all, you know what I'm saying? But he always been kind of a hype job. My boy Todd Legacy got a cousin that fought him. I can't think of his name, but he went 8 rounds with him and shit and talked about how Golovkin wasn't moving his head and stuff even back then, you know what I'm saying? I think Golovkin was 10-0 when he fought Todd Legacy cousin. So the motherfucker always had limitations. He doesn't transition from offense to defense and vice versa, you know what I'm saying? So I always seen him as a fighter with a ceiling. So when I see him doing this shit now, I'm not even surprised. I mean, he getting older, so he probably thinking more about paydays instead of challenging himself now, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I got a question for you and Marlo.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
The Charlos, both of them, do you believe they have the best jabs in boxing? They're beasts, man.
Hey, in my opinion, I think they do. Anytime you could drop a motherfucker with a jab, off balance or not, it gotta be dangerous. Gotta be dangerous.
So what you think about the Charlo and Trout fight? You think it's going the distance, or you think Charlo going to take him out?
Well, let me answer the other question first. For me, brother, I like Errol Spence jab the best. And I mean, it just seems to be a Texas fighter thing right now that they living behind them jabs. All of them are dedicated to using the jab. You might be right, Charlo is more powerful with his jab, you know what I'm saying? But I think Errol Spence is actually a little bit more consistent with it. I done seen both of them get countered over the shit. I saw Kell Brook counter over Errol Spence jab, and I saw J-Rock counter over Jamal Charlo jab, you know what I'm saying? But I still will ride with Errol Spence jab as the best one.
Yeah, that's right.
So what you
Well,
say
I'll tell
about the
you.
Charlo and the Trout fight?
Do you think it's going to go the distance, or you think Charlo going to take him out before 12?
Well, I got a minority opinion on that. Most people feel like the fight is going to be a stoppage. I think Trout can go the distance. You know what I'm saying? I know he got wore down by Hurd, but Hurd got a different style than Charlo. Hurd is more of a pressure fighter, and plus he's so big that like it's one thing to be in a ring with a pressure fighter. It's another thing to be in a ring with a pressure fighter that's huge like that and got them long ass arms and that can reach you all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So when you standing in front of a person like that, you got to use a lot of energy to evade that person and keep them away from you. And that's what happened to Trap. Like if you look in that fight, man, that dude used so much energy. He had me tired just watching that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Charlo has more of a relaxed style. He more of a boxer puncher, and I think that he'll give Trout the opportunity to play chess with him a little bit instead of just run from him all night. But I will say this: Black Fight Fan TV made a hell of a point because he said when Jamal Charlo when he fought Trout, they had vision problems and they done got corrective eye surgery since then. You know what I'm saying? So that
Right.
might, bode well for their Trout by getting knocked out predictions. You know what I'm saying? But I would say one more thing. Ever since Trout got beat by Hurd, he's already had a tune-up fight since then. He had an 8-round fight since then. And CJ from the boxing clinic said he saw the fight and said that he looked pretty decent in the fight. So I'm putting all that together, and I think that Trout can go the distance.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I got a soft spot in my heart for Austin Trout, man, because he's the quintessential overachiever. He doesn't do anything spectacular. He's just a good, solid fighter. And look at that dude resume, man. Canelo, that had that open scoring, man. I knew he wasn't gonna win. The fight was in Texas too. No black fighter should fight a Mexican fighter in Texas, as Pernell Whitaker that. But but he fought Lara. He didn't look that good. It was a matter of styles. And he beat Miguel Cotto at Madison Square Garden, which wasn't easy. I picked that upset. And he fought Hurd, and this dude, man, he got nothing to hang his head, man. He done had a stellar career, and he got a lot of respect from the LDBC, brother.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
What did you think about the fight, Marlo?
I'm predicting a knockout, and I said 6, but because I believe he's gonna be wear down by the 4th or 5th round. But I don't know. I don't know. The more I think about it, I don't see this fight going the distance, bro, at all. I don't see Trout being no runner. I see Trout trying to get in there and bang, and I see him just getting put to sleep.
I can see that too. We got a lot of fights June and July, especially July. There's so many fights. I got to look at the schedule again, man. That Dimitri Bevil, because he don't fight like no Eastern European. He fight like a brother. He can box and he can punch. That dude can fight.
Yeah, what he did to Sullivan Barrera really stood out to me, man. That got my attention.
Me too. I was shocked. I knew he was going to win, but I didn't know he was going to win that easy. He dominated him for 12 rounds, then he knocked him out. I said, damn.
Yep, I'm with you on that, brother.
That's the gas. I hear you, Trey.
Yeah, a little something, man.
I hear you back.
I'm always sweating and shit already.
Let me catch up with the chat. We ain't got that much, though. Antonio McCray said, hush, Trey X. He also said them Texas boys punch with attitude. Hurd can bang too. Yeah, that's why I say I don't see him. I don't see. You know how when boxers get in there and bang and they feel another person's power and they start to get on the back foot a lot, start to jab. That's just letting you know. That's a sign of letting you know that he can't take that power. And then if he do that, he's not no good guy on his back foot. So I don't see the
but
fight.
my thing about Hurd though is I see a pattern in his fights. I see his opponents come out piecing him up. He's steady in their face, putting mental pressure on them, making them do a lot more moving than they're accustomed to. And then all of a sudden, in the second half of the fight, they slow down. And I saw the same thing when Hurd fought Trout. I didn't see Trout just in there getting the hell beat out of him. I saw him off in there piecing up Hurd. And then he got tired and didn't want to come out no more. I didn't see him just in there getting beat pillar to post by Hurd. It was the same pattern that I see in all the other fights. Hurd was on him early, and then Trout slowed down, just like fucking Harrison, Ezreal de Laura, and Trout. That's what I see. So I think Charlo probably won't put that same type of pressure that Hurd puts on people. I mean, Hurd is 6'1" with a 76.5-inch reach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a different type of ball game fighting him. I'm not saying he's better than Charlo. That's not what I'm saying, because I feel like Charlo more skilled, but I just say styles make fights, and I think Hurd got a different type of style.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Emmanuel Stewart said this long time ago. Pressure from a big man is the different type of pressure from an average size man that you fighting. It puts mental and physical stress on your mind and on your body. And you know, and like TRAE said, you know, who I'm thinking about, Trout was piecing Hurd up, but he couldn't move him back. And see, with Charlo, if Hurd can continue to fight like that, because he fights somebody like Charlo, he gonna pay the price, because Charlo has footwork, and he ain't gonna be there. He gonna be in and out and side to side. Hurd can't fight top-notch competition and keep fighting like he did against Tony Harrison and Trout and Lara. It's gonna eventually catch up with him. So we'll see.
Especially that strong jab, though. That's what I'm looking at. Strong jab, trying to come up in there, getting caught. I don't know, like you said though, he could get countered. He can get countered. Ain't gonna take that from him. But yeah.
For me personally, I don't know about y'all, but I actually look at Jamal as the one with the devastating jab. I mean, Jamel is a good fighter, but the jab is not the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of him. I think of Jamal with that jab, like when he dropped J-Rock with the jab.
Yeah,
you know
Jamal got a shotgun.
Yeah, I'm not saying Jamel doesn't have a good jab. I'm just saying that's not the first, like his signature punch, like with his brother.
Yeah, that come off the dome. Bless One's in the building. What's happening, Bless One?
What's up with you, Obi? Yeah, we just chopping it up on this box of this shit, man.
I was at Perfection. Carlos do have the best jab. That's why GGG doesn't want smoke. He's gonna get hit a lot more than he likes, though. Yeah, because he gonna come. You can't take that away from him. He gonna come. Lala D said, I think a 12-round win for Charlo won't help the fact that people attack his resume. Yeah, but he ain't got no cherry picking resume. At least he knocking motherfuckers down in his division. That's the difference between his resume.
And we don't give Ronnie Shields enough credit, man, because he turned the Charlos from baby cubs into roaring lions, man. Them boys is getting better right in front of our eyes, man. They beasts, man. Because I've been looking at Charlo since the beginning. I say they're gonna be something, and then they just took off, man. Ronnie Shields got them boys, man.
Got them looking sharp, huh?
Yeah. Because they talent jumps out at you, man.
It looked like Spencer's trainer. What's the trainer that Jamel got now? Damn, I can't even think his name.
Derrick James.
Yeah, it looked like he done took Jamel to a whole nother level.
Yeah. He did. You're right, TRAE. You're right. He did take him to the next level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he look like a hell of a fighter now. Well, yeah, what's up, Bless? He said, look at what David did to Goliath. God can make a way, big homies. That giant ain't so big, huh? Already. Yeah, Bless say, what's good? Yeah, we chilling, man. He say Triple G gonna get him in his opinion. Gonna get who?
He don't want to get nobody.
And I heard some news. Sorry about that, Marlo. I heard some news about Darrell fighting David Benavidez, but David Benavidez in some kind of trouble.
Yeah?
That's what I heard.
Only trouble I knew was his promotions, 2 promotions fighting for his rights or some shit that they going to court right now for his rights. I don't know which one is is he getting promoted by now, but whoever his old promoter was is suing his new promoter.
I think his old promoter is Sampson's promoter, I think. Because remember something, De La Hoya stole Canelo from that promoter in Miami, and Bob Arum wasn't Crawford's first promoter. It was Sauerland's promotions out of Maryland. And Bob Arum stole Crawford because that's the boxing game.
Right. Probably gave him some cash. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead. Hey, Bless want to say how y'all living, homie, man. We living, man. You know, we get together in this boxing, man. Ain't the world can go. We've been up here 2 hours after the Smoke City. You know what I'm saying? We had a ball. Everybody speaking. Bless want to say
CP money. Yeah, bless say whoever. I don't know, bro. Just putting an opinion in there, huh? You talking like Triple G. And he said, what y'all think of Canelo? Well, I think Canelo is a very good fighter. I think he was kind of overestimated by Golden Boy a little bit early and put off in some tough fights like Laura and Trout, and they was close, so he might have even lost them. So they've been matching them carefully ever since then. But he's a very skilled fighter since he fought Floyd Mayweather. My main thing against him is his stamina, and plus he doesn't fight for all 3 minutes of the round. He's selective with his action. You know what I'm saying? But as far as his defense and his footwork is improving, he always had trouble with athletic mobile fighters. You know what I'm saying? But he's a good fighter though, man. I give him like a strong B+ or an A- type of level.
Canelo gonna fight, like you said, Trey. Keep him away from athletic fighters. Charlo is all wrong for Canelo, and I think he knows that. He can beat people that stand in front of him, like James Kirkland. That was a massacre. You know, he is improving, fighting more like an American than, Mexican, but keep him away from athletic fighters who got footwork. No can do.
Yeah. What you think about Canelo, Marlo?
Man, I think
Mr. Clean.
I think he stole my boy's style. Nah, but Canelo decent, man. He decent. I don't think too highly of him though. He got trouble ahead of him, but it's gonna be some good fights. It ain't like he just gonna get ran over. He a tough fighter. I'm not even gonna speak on him. I'm not gonna speak on them clean burgers, so I'm just gonna give him his credit as a boxer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
I say he can chunk him. I give him credit because the motherfucker started fighting when he was like 15. He didn't have no real amateur pedigree. He learned on the job. He ain't stupid. He learned a little bit here and learned a little bit there and put it all in his game, and he making it work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I gotta give him his props.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this. He looked good against Spike O'Sullivan, but no Billy Joe Sanders and no Jermell Charlo because they big and they can move. Yep.
I agree with you on that. Billy Joe Sanders is a bad stylistic matchup, man. He can't keep up with the mobility. And that motherfucker Charlo, he's just a monster in that weight class altogether. I don't think none of them can beat him, me personally.
Right.
Oh, I got a little tidbit for you, too. You remember this middleweight? They gave him 40 years today because he was a big wig in the Russian mob. He was an up-and-coming middleweight fighter. He knocked out Antoine Douglas. Yeah, they gave him 40 years today. Yup.
Damn, that's wild.
Because he knocked out Antoine Douglas. Then he went to England. Then he knocked out Tommy Langford. And he was going to fight Billy Joe Sanders. But the fight was called off. The FBI started investigating him, and he was like a bigwig in the Russian mob out of New York, and they sentenced him to 40 years.
Damn,
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I think I heard he got caught selling chocolate or some shit. The motherfuckers had hijacked the truck with some chocolate on it or some shit. Some old good fella sounding ass shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, he was into everything.
Don't tell me the boy went down for a Klondike bar, bro.
See, they gonna get that money how they get it.
What you do for a Klondike bar?
He was doing everything, man. But he used to love Mike Tyson. He used to come in there with no socks and the black boxing shoes and the black trunk. Yeah, he bobbing and weaving. He had a hell of a left hook, man.
And he fucked Antoine Douglas up. Antoine Douglas needs to hang the gloves up. I don't even want to see him fight no more.
He ruined Antoine Douglas. He ruined him.
His reflexes too slow now. That man beat the hell out of Antoine Douglas.
And then he lost to Spike O'Sullivan. Spike O'Sullivan beat the bejabbers out of Douglas. I say he finished, man, already. He finished.
Oh, yeah, he sure did. I remember that fight, too. That's the fight that made me think he need to hang it up.
Yep.
Because he couldn't get out the way of nothing. His reflexes was too damn slow. But say, let me respond to this chat because my man Bless say boxing ain't what it used to be. They all sold out. Well, you know, they got some real fighters in the game now, like Earl Spence and Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to them type of fighters, we just got to get behind them and shit because they what fighters are supposed to be. They want to fight the best. They want to unify the division. They ain't worried about the paydays and shit and who gonna get this and who gonna get that. I mean, they want to get paid, but they ain't using that as an excuse not to fight the best fighters. They actively seeking the best competition. So we just got to show love and get behind them fighters. Bless say shit. I haven't watched boxing since De La Hoya, Tito Trinidad, and his cousin Johnny Tapia. Yeah, that's what's up. Tapia was a beast. Yeah, for sure. All right, they all talking to each other. Bless say true that already. Lala D say, yeah, I feel like boxing is pretty damn good right now. Yeah, it's been some good fights they've been putting on. I ain't got no complaints. You know what I'm saying? My DVR is stacked full of shit off in there right now.
You know what I'm saying? Let's get into the Crawford Horn matchup, man. How y'all see that playing out this weekend?
All right, go ahead, brother.
No, go ahead, Trey.
Well, I was gonna say, man, like I kind of sat down and I thought about this shit, and like we got Crawford, and Crawford is like a slow starter. You know what I'm saying? But he finished strong. And like Horn, that motherfucker is a fast starter, but he slowed down late in the fight. So if Horn gonna have a chance to beat Crawford, he gonna have to jump on Crawford early. Because Crawford needs like 2 or 3 rounds to kind of look at you and compute. You know what I'm saying? Him in his corner, they all like some computers and they all reading this shit, getting this data, try to see where your weaknesses are, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, to figure out what they need to do and shit. Like you'll see a lot of his fights, like Hank Lundy and even fucking Gamboa, Delorme. I can't even just a whole bunch of Terrence Crawford's fights. You see him start out a little slow, and the other guys will be having a little success, and then all of a sudden his superiority will take over. So like I think Horn is gonna have to jump on him early, but if that I don't really expect that to happen. If it don't happen, Crawford gonna pick that motherfucker apart, and I think if he don't cut him up, I think they can go the distance. Because I feel like Crawford he gonna box him, kind of like what he did with Postal. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a big, strong guy. He ain't gonna just stand in front of him. He ain't no dummy. Right. So that's the way I see it going.
Okay. Well, I got Crawford by a late round TKO. I think he's gonna bust Horn up. I think Crawford too well schooled. His feet is too good. He's gonna move out the way. The only chance I see Horn is roughing him up and being dirty, making the fight very uncomfortable for Crawford. That's his only chance. Crawford is just too good of a fighter. His IQ, plus he know what to expect. Horn just doesn't have the defense. And the nature of boxing, when you fighting a high caliber fighter like Crawford and you don't got no defense, it's going to end up in a disaster. That's what I see. I see him getting busted up, man. So I like Crawford 11th round TKO to stop the fight.
See, the thing about Crawford too is his corner. He basically got three trainers. You know what I'm saying? And he listened to them all. I remember when he fought what's the dude that won the gold medal, man? Felix Diaz. I remember when he fought Felix Diaz. It was like going into like the 6th round or something like that. It was one of them early middle rounds. And all of them gave him an instruction. And you seen him like implement everything that they told him. Like each trainer told him to do something, he did it throughout. Like at some point in the round, he did what they told him to do. So that's what you got going up against you too. You got like a think tank going against you when you fighting Crawford. You know what I'm saying? And they got the perfect fighter that can implement any game plan that they want because he's so ambidextrous.
Good
You know what I'm
point. Good
saying?
point. Good point.
He a hard man to deal with, bro. And I already been seeing Horn. His nose been looking crooked and shit. He ain't hard to hit, man. So I think he gonna be getting pieced up in there. But I do think he a tough ass white boy that's gonna keep on coming forward. And I think he can go the distance.
I agree with you, bro. The only thing I can say left to that though is the distance, because I see him getting butchered. I just look at the way he talk and the way how he coming at Crawford. He know Crawford is a skilled boxer, but his chances if he try to attack early, it's gonna be bad for him because he's gonna be wore down in the middle rounds faster than what he should be. So he ain't really got no, you know what I mean, no options. You know what I mean? He got no options. So like I said, I see it going the distance, but I see him getting battered. I see his face getting sliced.
Oh yeah, that's what I see. We agree. I see him getting pieced up in that old fucking with Crawford. We agree.
No, that's what I
For
said.
sure. I just think he'll go the distance.
I was saying the only thing was left for me to say is if it's going the distance, I pick it go the distance.
You think it won't? It will or it won't?
It will. I think it will.
And see, that's another thing with the sport of boxing, man. We don't talk about cornermen, the chemistry that Winky Wright had with Dan Birmingham, and you got the same trainer from first fight to your last fight. I mean, look at Mike Tyson. Look when he was with Kevin Rooney, and then after Kevin Rooney, it was a disaster.
Yep.
And people don't think about that, and you can't keep changing trainers. See, that was De La Hoya. Every time he took a loss, he blamed somebody, and he switched trainers like 5 or 6 times.
Right.
He should have just stayed with Floyd Senior, man.
Yep. And sometimes you don't got that chemistry because Floyd Senior tried to teach Ricky Hatton, but he wouldn't move his head against Pacquiao for nothing. Then they tried to blame Floyd Senior. All of England tried to blame Floyd Senior.
So since you're talking about trainers, that's a nice little segue. How do you feel about Robert Easter Jr. going over with Kevin Cunningham and his chances against Mikey Garcia?
I love Kevin Cunningham. I wish they had longer to work. He get the most out of his fighters. Easter just can't make the mistakes he makes against Garcia, man, because this ain't Fortuna, or Kami, man. He gonna get pieced up. If he fights smart and use his jab and use his height, man, he can give Mikey some real problems. But that remains to be seen. We'll see July 28th. That's too is also a big boxing day. Right. So, I'm waiting for that day. So we'll see. But I like Kevin Cunningham as a trainer. I really do.
So I want to know, how do you feel about Tyson Fury as a boxer?
I'm not too impressed, man. All I think about that big lurch nigga going down against Stevie Cunningham, man. Some people are big on him, not me. Not me. I think he's a flake, I just think that, he's okay because the heavyweight division is thin, but if he get in there with Wilder gonna knock him out in 6 or 7. That's my personal opinion. I could be wrong. I don't think so. I like to study fighters. He don't show me too much. He fighting a cruiserweight. He get a pass on this fight because this is his first fight back. Being a cokehead and a drunk and all that other ish. But he jumped in the ring against Wilder and stuff like that. But if he fight Wilder, he gonna get knocked out.
I agree with you on that, man. Everybody always talking about all these skills that Fury got, like he's some kind of Willie Pep type motherfucker or something. And I'm just looking at his resume. I'm not impressed. You know what I'm saying? He fight a lot. He done fought a lot of dudes with double-digit losses and shit in his career, and he done fought some not so impressive competition, man. I saw Blood Boxing that did a live stream on it and shit. I ain't checked it out, but I saw in the title how he was talking about how if Deontay Wilder fought Bonds, well, what Tyson Fury been doing then? And he was like, let's take a look. So I need to go over there and take a look and see how you feel about that shit. But when I look at the box record, I ain't impressed. You know what I'm saying? So he can look good doing this and doing that, but who you doing it against? You know what I'm saying? So I just want to see because that punch that Cunningham landed on him, I feel like Wilder can land that same shit and something better. And put something else on it when he get through landing. Let him get up if you want to. Man, I think Wilder beat the hell out of Tyson Fury. That's just how I feel. Like you said, I'm like you, man. I could be wrong. I eat my crow. I done ate it on this show before. But hey, that's what it is with me.
Hey, look, I'm a Wilder fan, right? And the only motherfucker scared me that matched up with Wilder in the heavyweight division was Ortiz. Because Ortiz, I thought, has more skill than Fury. I thought he had more skill than goddamn Johnson. I thought he was the best skilled fighter in the heavyweight division. That's just my opinion. And then what he did to Ortiz, I know he can hang with anybody in that division. Anybody. The punch he got, Klitschko landed on AJ, and nobody got no movement. And he was a southpaw too, mind you. But ain't nobody got no movement like Ortiz, and is that big in that division. You know, Fury is a tall, lanky outside fighter. He's skilled. I ain't gonna take nothing from him. But, you know, there ain't nothing that Wilder ain't seen. You know what I mean? It's not nothing that Wilder ain't. And that jab, that blinding jab, I call it, with that straight left down the pipe, right down the pipe. I don't see nobody surviving that shit.
Hey man, black fighters just have this perpetual and rhythmic motion that no other fighters have. I mean, you got a couple of non-black fighters who fight black, like Vasyl Lomachenko and Joe Calzaghe, you know,
even Cotto,
and stuff like that.
Not Cotto, but Canelo. Canelo tried to fight with a little rhythm.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Yep. And Wilder, man, his jab is underrated, man. He's a heck of an athlete, man. He got concussive power. But he showed me when he was hurt and he persevered. That's what I look in a fighter, you know, because some fighters you hit them, they'll fold up like a cheap tent. But Wilder, he got through it, and a couple of rounds later, I think he was hurt. What was that? 7th round, 8th round, 7th round?
Yeah, the 7th round.
Yeah, and he fought through it, and I said that's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see, and it's just like Floyd Mayweather. The most impressive thing about Floyd Mayweather, when Shane hit him and rocked him and he fought through it. Ali did that. Holyfield did that. Larry Holmes was the master of that, because certain fighters, you hit them, they'll fold up. It's a psychological thing. They don't know what to do.
Yeah.
You know, and you got some fighters that'll fight back. So I saw that in Wilder, and I'm very impressed.
It wasn't really like no panic where he tried to run, because that's where you get hit too. When you get hit and you try to get up out of there, like whoa, you dazed. He stayed up in there, wrapped him up. You know what I'm saying? It was the end of the round too. Went back to his thing and he took a round off too. But it wasn't no panic. It wasn't like he was showing his hand that he was hurt. You know what I mean? He still got in his jabs, but he took a round off. And then right after, you know what I mean, he got busy. That's smart, man. That's called adjustments. That's what you're looking for a fighter to have. That's gonna be able to make adjustments. You know what I mean? Not get caught with the same shit repeatedly in the fight. You know what I mean? That surprised me about that man. And the people be saying, oh, he ain't fought nobody. But the people that he did fight, you know what I'm saying? Did he beat them? Did he knock their ass out? All right, you know, let's just leave that alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you can't go by he ain't fought nobody. Every man he got put in front of, he did his thing. It ain't no cherry picking. He trying to fight the best man in the division.
Let me ask y'all something.
Yeah,
is Lala D.
Go ahead.
Is Lala D still in the chat room?
Yeah, Lala D, you in here?
Because I took her advice. I took her advice because I'm using my 7-day trial for that ESPN app, man.
Man, I fucked up, man. My shit done ran out, and I don't know what I done did because I can't even pay for the shit.
Oh, she said
yeah, she up in there.
Tell her. Well, she can hear me. Hey, Lala, I took your advice. I used my 7-day trial before Bob Arum said, you know what? No 7-day trial, the fight coming up. So that's what I did the other day. So it ends Monday, you know, so I'm going to look at the Horn and Crawford fight this Saturday night on my phone.
I might not even be able to look at the damn fight, man, because I got my free trial early for the Hanoi fight. My shit done ran out, and my shit on my phone is messed up to where I can't even use my debit card to pay for it. It keep on saying I'm denied and shit. Right. So I don't even know. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do to watch the fight.
We're gonna figure it out, man, because we gotta call this thing. I got it, Curtis.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you want to call the fight with us?
You talking to me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah. I'm with it.
Lala D
already
here. They ain't here. Lala D, we gonna get you to call the fight one of these fight nights. We want to hear Lady call the fight. We don't
yeah. Yeah. So what y'all think about the potential fight they've been saying with Canelo and Jacobs?
Woo. Jacobs, if he fights smart, got a real shot. He can't make mistakes. He got to look better. Maybe it was the opponent. Maybe he overlooked Selecki, whatever, and stuff like that. Jacobs is a good fighter, but he do have flaws. The Pirong knockout years ago, he's a different fighter. Plus, his grandmother died earlier that day. People forget that, and he had to fight that night, so he get a pass for that. If he can move and box, he can beat Canelo, because Canelo, if he stand in front of him, Canelo going to be looking to set him up. Canelo has this move. He did it against Amir Khan, and he did it against James Kirkland, where he'll fake the jab to the chest and come over the top with the right hand. The way he knocked out Kirkland and Khan was the same way. So if he can stay out the way and use his jab, he got a 3.5 reach advantage, he can win. Yeah. But he can't be tentative, just like he did against Triple G. That made me mad as hell. He can't be tentative. He got to want it. See, that's the difference between Jacobs and Charlo. Charlo wants it. Jacobs, when he fought GGG, you know, he was hoping to get it. It's the temperament. You got to go out there and take it, because he ain't getting no decision if it's a close fight against Canelo. He should learn it when he fought Triple G. He ain't getting no decision.
Yeah, see, my problem with Jacobs, man, like, all right, he taller than Canelo, got a longer reach than Canelo, but he's not a back foot fighter. Like, he don't know how to fight on the back foot on the outside. Like, the motherfucker he always got his weight leaning forward on his front foot, and that's why he get hit by jabs all the time. Like, it seems like every fight I see him in, almost somebody touching him with a jab. And I just feel like he's gonna be easy for Canelo to hit him. You know what I'm saying?
Don't go nowhere until he McCray.
I can't really just. It's hard for me to say who I think will win the fight, because I can see both of them winning actually. But I'm gonna say that I give a slight little lean towards Canelo. And I mean, just looking at how they fight, I already know the judges and stuff gonna be cheating and shit. You know how they do for Canelo, man. They cheat for Canelo every fucking fight. It's gonna be one judge with a outrageous ass scorecard. You're gonna be like, man, where the hell did that come from? You know what I'm saying? But putting all of that to the side, I just feel like Jacobs will be Canelo will have an easy time hitting him with combinations and shit. You know what I'm saying? Starting with that jab. So I'm gonna lean towards Canelo. What about you, Marlo?
I'm root for Jacobs. You know, I follow skill, man. I'm gonna lean towards Canelo in that fight, man. Because he make too many mistakes, and I don't see him adjusting in fights, and I always look for that, and I don't see him making those adjustments. But if he do, I'll be happy. But you know, if he don't go in there, you know what I'm saying, with that determination to win and slipping rounds and letting rounds go like he did with Triple G. But I believe he gonna do that with Canelo, because he's gonna be more frustrated. He's more of a boxer than Triple G, and that's the reason why I'm gonna go ahead and go with Canelo.
But I'm gonna piggyback off TRAE. But you know, Jacobs do make the same mistake. Trinidad made that same mistake. That's why Winky Wright was heading with the jab.
Bro, man, I swear to God, I was sitting up here thinking the same fucking thing. Because Trinidad kind of posted up like a sprinter a little bit. Like George Foreman was like he posted up like a sprinter, ready to take off on your ass with that right hand. And I swear, like he used to put a lot of weight on his front foot just like that, man. You like you read my mind on some ESP or whatever that shit is, type shit or something. I swear.
Yeah, because Trinidad got knocked down multiple times. Obakar, Anthony Stevens, fighters that was C+ fighters. You know, Winky White just tortured Trinidad, and Jacobs make that same mistake. So Lucky was touching Jacobs, man, with that jab. If he get touched with that jab against Canelo, he Mexican food.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, man. Because when I first watched that Selecki fight, I actually thought Selecki won. I went back and rescored it and had it 6-4-2 for Jacobs, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Jacobs is, you know, he's susceptible to some shit. He vulnerable. Not vulnerable, but he ain't the perfect fighter. I mean, he a good, solid fighter, you know what I'm saying? But he can be beat.
That's right. Yeah. Hey, you want to get to the chat, bro? Before I want to let people hear this beat if it's cool with Antonio McCrae. This is his work. I just wanted to put it out there for him on the corner.
All right, I'm gonna read the chat real quick. Antonio say Jacobs getting P-rogged again. I see him talking about working on the BP money. Say Jacobs has always had defensive lapses, but he is a hell of a fighter, one of my favorites currently. I take him over Canelo, but it has to be by stoppage. Otherwise, he's saying he'll probably get robbed, just like he did against Golovkin if he just beat him by decision. And then the profession talking to P Money.
Hey, this Antonio McCrae beat. I want y'all to check it out. First time. Shout out Antonio McCrae, man.
Shout out to Antonio McCrae for the beat.
Man, show the bro some love, man. He be working on these beats. I had to show the family. Yeah, man. I hope. He's guessing, but he get kind of lackadaisical in that ring, man. Important fight. Important fight. Slicker than he was against GG because Daniel has a lot of reach on him. Hey, how would y'all rate Daniel Jacobs' power?
From the scale of 1 to 10, I would say 7.5, 8. Especially if he hit you with the left hook, 8.5.
I see that he said like perfection. P Money said Nello does. Tom was touching him up, but I think Jacobs could get Canelo attention if he throws combination. That's the point. And I hope he don't get caught trying to switch too. I don't know what he'd be thinking, man. That's my thing about Jacobs. You know, you watch him so many times making the same mistakes. You just hope, you know what I mean? You hope for the best, and then it don't happen, you be mad. You know? Because them kind of shits is costly. Sometimes you don't get up from that kind of stuff.
Canelo's a good damn fighter, especially if you stand in front of him. I'm telling you, he'll set you up. So, Jacob, you got to think, man. I love a thinking man's fighter. The Alis, the Leonards, the Whitakers, the Mayweathers, the Joneses, they thought in the ring. They were great thinkers. And Taylor Atlas said boxing is 75% mental. He's right.
Yeah. Because look, I saw Canelo take a shot from Triple G. That's why I asked y'all about Jacob's power. I saw him take a hell of a shot from Triple G. You know what I'm saying? And fought off the back foot till he felt a little comfortable.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't see I don't know. I don't really know. I don't see Jacob, being able to get Canelo up out of there, man. If he do, it got to be combination. Don't have to.
He has to let the fight come to him. Don't try to force the knockout, box him, because that's Canelo's weakness right there. Because he does got a hell of a chin the way he built. He's short, but he's kind of wide and thick. So if I was Jacob, I'll be boxing him and using my jab, putting the jab in his face and moving at the same time. I would try to mimic. You ain't Floyd. I would try to mimic what Lara and Floyd do. Put the jab in his face and move left to right.
They can move. Get rounds. Just get rounds. Don't let him come to you. Don't try to rush nothing. Just stay in there, be calm, steal rounds.
That's what I would do. But you got to be aggressive because, you don't know what the judge is going to think, so that's going to bother you. But, I mean, if he really wants it, man, he can beat Canelo, but he got to fight smart. Got to.
Because the same way I feel about Jacob is the same way I feel about Robert Easter. They both got great talent, but it's all in their heart and their mental. If them things ain't working together, then in the fight you get frustrated and you're not making a problem. Your corner is. That's why we is gonna have to do some segments on the corner talk to show the difference. And what make a difference in the fighter is them people in that corner, man. But Robert Easter like to fight short. If Robert Easter fought, Robert Easter would be a way better looked at fighter than what everybody look at him like. Oh well, Robert Easter got some decent skill. Now if he get with this dude and he to sit down on his punches, and he toughen that jab up, Robert Easter gonna be tough for Mikey Garcia to deal with, because Mikey Garcia he like to deal off the jab. He like to deal off the jab with that 1-2 coming in. When he come in, it's always off the jab with a follow up punch. You know. And the only way I see him stopping that is with a jab. With a jab, touching him and moving to the side. You know what I'm saying? Now if he try to if he let Garcia up in there, I see him having some problems. I see Easter in trouble if he let Garcia in the inside, because he's not that good of a fighter on the inside. He too tall to be fighting on the inside. I mean, you be taking away your advantage and making the other fighter you fighting work with his advantage, which is a bad thing.
I'll tell you what.
I think in this fight, bro, whatever happens in that Easter fight, I think it's gonna be the toughest fight Mikey Garcia ever had. I think this man got a storm coming his way, bro. I don't know if he gonna weather the storm or not. I'm taking Mikey Garcia, the conventional pick. But I feel like he got some shit coming his way with Robert Easter, bro.
Man, I hope so. I like Robert Easter. I like him, man. That nigga got skill. He just a frustrating fighter to watch because he ain't that coherent and he ain't that smart in there.
Right.
But I like him.
But he ain't gonna have his daddy over there in the corner this time. He got a real trainer in his corner this time. This gonna be probably his best training camp he ever had. That's what Kevin Cunningham is being known for these days, having these great camps. He got the fucking cook on deck. As soon as you get done training and shit, you got your meals already prepared and all that kind of shit. This is a big man. This man is 5'11" and he fighting at 135. So him having a great camp as far as cutting weight and shit, that's paramount for him. You know what I'm saying? He got the right man on the job for him. He got a motherfucker that can come up with a good game plan, and he got somebody that's gonna have him in shape, ready to go fight. You know what I'm saying? I think this dude is gonna give Mikey Garcia a hell of a fight. I've been saying like everybody else, I feel like if he give up his height and all that kind of shit, he gonna get demolished. And I know that's a bad idea, but I think whatever he do, I think he gonna be able to touch Mikey Garcia. He gonna be able to touch him with that right hand at least a couple of times in this fight, bro. Yeah. You know, he really the type of fighter that can hit you with one and drop you. I mean, we just saw that with that motherfucker Mendez. He hit Mendez with one right hand and knocked his ass out, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, he is Mendez? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This gonna be a hard fight for Mikey.
Man. I mean, if he lose and it's a tough fight and I see improvements, I'm gonna be proud of him. You know what I'm saying? Because Mikey, that's a good fight on his resume, regardless to the fact. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be proud of him, bro. I just need to see that up out of him, though. You know what I mean? If that's what it takes. Shit, bring it on. But I need to see that up out of him, man. I need to see him fight to his full potential, not to somebody else. I need to see him use his advantages and take away other people's, you know what I mean, advantages. Not playing in other people's motherfucking pockets all the time. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll tell you,
be pissing.
We got a big boxing weekend, and then next week we got Earl Spence. I'll tell you what, I love looking at that nigga Earl Spence, boy. You know, it's like pending doom is coming. He come with that left jab, with that high guard, and go to the body, and then the knockout is coming, brother.
Hey, what is this,
and
bro?
What you say again?
Earl Spence, man. What is this? Week.
What is it? I heard him talking about the left jab and got confused.
Oh, you mean
that's
the right
southpaw, my brother?
Right jab.
He coming with the right jab.
I mean, right, my bad, right jab, and then he go to the body. My bad, and then
I'm just fucking with you, man.
Now that's a good. Yeah, I like when you correct me. But you go to the body, and then those power punches. Cause he works both sides of the body, man. I love Earl Spence. I love his fighting style, man.
Hey, Lala
D, deadly, man.
For you, Curtis Anderson. He said,
"What's up?
If Jacob's at 8.5, then what is Jamel to you?"
Shoot, Jamel to me is like a 9, man. Jamel can punch. Jamel is like a 9, and it depends on what punch he hits you with. I love his short left hook. You can ask Satino about the left hook, and he got a lot of power in his jab. Right hand is good, but a left hook, Jamel is like a 9. He can get anybody out of there.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I like Jamel over Jamal. I like Jamel's left hook better. But then I saw Jamal hit that motherfucker Hugo Centeno with a hell of a left hook. And I'm like, damn, it looks like Jamal getting his left hook together too. And that's gonna be bad news for the middleweights, brother.
Hey,
I'm telling you, man. Oh, go ahead, Marlo. I'm sorry.
I was just reading the chat. The Perfection said Jacobs would need to time that hook. He said it would ring Canelo's bell. He's got more leverage on his punches.
Yeah.
But if I was Jacob, go ahead, read the chat. I'm sorry.
Lala D said, "I'm trying not to judge Easter by his last fight." I mean, you know, he didn't look real good in his last fight, but he didn't change trainers. So obviously he felt like he didn't look good. I mean, I know it's not good for fighters to change trainers all the time, but sometimes, like if it's like your parent or something that's training you, you know all the problems that come with that. And sometimes you got to go get you a real professional trainer. You can't have this little league ass trainer leading you in these championship fights. You need somebody like a Kevin Cunningham. So I want to see what he do. I want to see what he do with a good camp coming from a good coach like this. And if he look bad in this fight, it is what it is. But I'm gonna reserve judgment until I see what happened on the 28th of July. She said Fortuna fights on Spencer's on the card. Okay, because I said I thought he fought on the Abner Mares on the card this weekend. So my bad. Okay, appreciate that correction. And Antonio McCray say Curtis Anderson is a really cool dude. Thanks, fella, for bringing him on. Yeah. Surprised me too. This ain't the person that I expected. I thought he was gonna be like some sophisticated ass dude. I ain't saying you ain't sophisticated, but I'm saying like sitting back with a pipe in his mouth or something, smoking some tobacco while you answer the question. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he an OG. I didn't expect the OG to come on here. Yeah. All right, they talking to each other, but
I'm an everyday person, man. That's just love to live life, man. I'm easy to get along with, man. I don't want problems with nobody, you know. So I just live my life to the fullest, man.
That's what's up. Good dude, bro.
Well, fellas, I'm gonna have to go ahead and cut this short, man, because I got to get me some sleep and shit tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I hate to break it up, but yeah, I got to go ahead and go to bed.
Hey, well, I'm gonna say this before I get off. It's been a pleasure, man. A real honor, man. I look forward to rubbing elbows with you fellas again, man. And everybody in the chat, thank you for giving me your time and talking about this sweet science that we love so much, man. We like family, and I'll be in the chat, man. I'm gonna get some sleep too. My wife going to Seattle tomorrow, so you know I gotta hop in the bed and get some sleep. And I love y'all, brothers, family. Salute.
Same here, big bro.
Hey, much love to you too, my brother, for sure. I appreciate you for coming through, man. I appreciate you for not ducking me today, son. You know what I'm saying? But hey, for sure, you came on here and proved, and you know, you proved yourself to be what we thought you was, because you definitely know that boxing. You know what I'm saying? Very impressive, quick on the draw with that shit. Got a fast mind. You know, you the same age as my pops and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you cool as fuck on this boxing. Hey, you know, Marlo, you know how we do, man. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Everybody that hit like and shit. And shit, we'll get with y'all tomorrow, probably more than likely.
Right.
All right, get my number for Marlo. Marlo, my brother, Peace, man. TRAE, Ronald Finkley, Lala, and Antonio McCrae. Peace, family.
All right.
Yes, hey, y'all.
Another successful, man. I hope y'all enjoy it again. Good night, man. Thanks, Curtis Anderson, for coming through. I hope you be back, man. But don't forget to tell them pros, the fuck out my gym. Peace.
Yeah.
Peace.